Welcome back to 1v4+1, the Amber Wars. There's drool happening.
Get a timer or something!
Quick reminder
that boy
before we get started, to go to the threadmancer.com to get some party patches for the upcoming holiday season for your party. So to recap.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just stop the stream and start it over.
I did that last week, I think. I don't remember why, but I think I just fucked up really bad when I started talking. Happens to me a lot.
You probably should start over there. There was a lot of dog drool.
Yeah, say what you need to say again, because we were all
Say what
yelling.
you need to say!
See, I told you! Every time!
In stereo. I hated it.
God
it was
damn it.
Bad,
It was just
but
the
I hated it.
Even Bender got it on that one.
Oh, God. Alright.
Today's gonna be great.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be a good time.
Oh my God.
Go to threadmancer.com and use the promo code
we're all
AmberWars at checkout to get free shipping on all orders over $25. They have fully customizable D&D class patches that you can get for the lovely, drooling, burping, singing party members in your life. So to recap.
Bender, you're the drooling one.
I was about to say, which one of the party members has been drooling?
Oh, did you miss all of that?
Bender.
I didn't have context for most of it.
Ship's dog.
Fenric's very dumb.
Last time, the Krilden 500 had kicked off, and you guys were able to get a decent start to the race, getting yourselves into combat with one small longboat, which you quickly took out, and you are now currently embroiled in combat with two vessels, which have decided to converge upon yours. One of them, a fleshy, organic, abyssal vessel of some kind covered in rudderkin, which has made its way up onto your ship.
I forgot I hated that one.
Literally converged onto our ship.
Yep, like a parasite. And along your starboard, you are embroiled with the fell dryad vessel, which, despite the stinking cloud that was lingering on it, has
Oh my God.
entangled itself onto your ship and is currently beginning to peel away at your hull. We ended at the bottom of the order last time, so we will be beginning back at the top with Roland.
So what happened last time?
You fought some guys. You're winning. Good job.
I heard there's some grass growing somewhere.
Guys, don't let me...
So, how's the ship looking, like, damage-wise?
You can make a check if you would like. Fenric has the stats for your ship's HP at all times, though.
Does he?
Yes. No,
Oh, okay.
I do.
Okay.
Fenric will be aware of it when I deem it necessary.
Ship is half sinking. Oh, right.
Well, I will trust the bosun's judgment. And,
Wow.
Where am I again?
You are
Ooh,
currently
now who doesn't know what's happening?
you are currently located right here on the back of the ship, and you are currently paralyzed through the fear effect of the rudderkin.
Forgot about that.
Yes. So,
Ooh,
God damn it! Oh, the cookies were wrecked!
so your action at the beginning of your turn, Sam, is you would be able to try to free yourself from that state, and that's the only action you are currently able to take.
And what is that? What sort of...
Oh, sorry, yeah. That is a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
All right, you are no longer under the influence of the paralyzing fear, and you are now immune to that effect. So if I try to get you with it later, remind me that you are not a person who has to worry about that.
Perfect.
Alright.
That's my turn, right?
Correct. Up next is Fenric, followed by Aurora.
Gotta get him.
Fenric, you are up toward the front of the ship with some of the rudderkin near you.
I'm just gonna swing at the guy in front of me,
All right.
and the two at the front of the ship are
Afraid
scared
or
of
turned,
me.
yeah.
Actually, how close am I?
To the one in front of you? You're
No,
within
to those
5
two. They got 20
Oh, they
feet,
are
25.
10, 20, 30 feet. They moved
Are
their
they
whole
30 feet?
10, 15, 20, 25, exactly 30 feet.
God damn it. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me twice.
Okay.
Attempt to. Yeah. Uh, 26 and 24.
Yes, those are both hits.
Nine. Whew. 20 points of damage.
20 points of
I think I hit min damage all last week.
Yeah, you had
So,
a rough damage time
that was
last
pretty
week.
great. Also, I'm going to use its ability that I'm going to recover some hit points,
Okay.
and that's all. And then I'm gonna run my 25 feet over to the edge of the ship to those scaredy cats.
All right. 25 will put you in melee with them.
I will take the attack. What? Oh, okay.
Yes, and an attack of that color dice. So as you run away, the long, like, twisted arm of this thing that has, like, a small roll of teeth at the end of it takes a snap at you. And it is a 2, so no. You are able to get away without getting hit.
Can I
Alright.
just I just want to take a step, actually, from where I ran, sort of back, just, like, blocking them off, right? So they won't, like, come around me.
There instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. That will bring us to Aurora, followed by Theon and Johnny Two Toes.
All right. I'm just going to. Let's see. There's a guy right in front of me. It looks like.
Yes. And actually, Aurora, have you made that save yet?
Probably not. Which
I don't
save
think you
is it
did.
again?
The
No.
Constitution saving throw is you are 2. Yes, you are within 3 of their range. So
Okay.
just make a
No, I have
Constitution
not.
saving throw.
Ooh, I don't think I saved. 7.
7. No, it does not save. So you are paralyzed with fear.
Ah.
And if you die under this condition, you become one of the Rudderkin.
Okay. Oh, paralyzed, so I can't move,
Correct.
but I don't have to run away.
Correct.
So is that my whole turn?
Yes.
Fart.
Yeah.
I froze, but I'm holding the helm.
You froze with your hand on the wheel.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I said earlier.
All right.
Yep.
Up next is
Dang, fart. That's a pretty edgy word to use.
It's Kelly's favorite.
Fart.
or Shucksy Darnsey.
She's doing those heckin' swears.
Yeah, I see. Now that I've had enough water, I'm not so upset, and I'm not swearing as much as I was earlier. So,
Wow.
Farts.
Farkas.
Freckle frackle.
yeah. I think I said the S word earlier.
I thought you said pitch.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
You did say
That's
the B
right.
word.
I said the B word.
Barnacles. Barnacles.
Oh, barnacles!
Bastard.
Aurora.
Oh yeah.
Theon is going to move over to you and cast invisibility on you,
Nice.
dropping his. That will be his turn. Johnny Two
I'm still
Toes.
cursed and invisible.
Yep.
Okay.
Are both of you off
shit.
the other ship now?
Then Johnny Two Toes, who is not within 30 feet of all of them. Yes, he is good. He is going to fire off 2 crossbow shots
Crossbow.
at the one he saw Fenric fighting. One of them hits.
Which one?
Oh, Johnny, my man, dealing 6 points of damage. That will end his turn, which will bring us to Ira, followed by Desmond.
So Aurora's invisible. I want to try to find her.
You are also currently under the poisoned
I
condition.
am, but I have resistance, so I'm not taking any damage. But
Correct.
you told me at the end
You will have to make the save to become unpetrified, but you're not taking any damage.
Okay, so I can't move though.
Correct. You just
Okay.
basically have to take this turn to shake that off.
Okay, well, I believe I can cast Calm Emotions on myself, right? Would there be anything preventing me from doing that? I have, like, one of my
believe the
college things is that I get 3 free uses of Calm Emotions.
Let me check the Rudderkin effect real quick.
Ew, no! Chloe.
Slobber.
Just put the piece of paper that I wiped the slobber off
I can
with
also
into
do a
its
counter
mouth.
charm to give myself advantage on the saving throw, and everyone around me within 30 feet. It could go either way, but I'm curious about Calm Emotions.
Oh, you know what? You don't have to worry about it because you are, well, no, you're good. So it's just when you start your turn within 30 feet of 3 or more Rudderkins, you have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a successful save, you're immune to crippling fear for 24 hours. On a failed save, you become frightened for 1 minute. While you're frightened this way, you are paralyzed, and at the end of each of your... Sorry, at the beginning of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw.
Okay, so I have to do saving throw right now.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be a 10.
10, okay. So the DC is 11,
Oh,
so you are still held.
alright, so I can't really do anything?
Correct.
Awesome.
Next is Desmond, followed by Kismet. Desmond
When do the bad guys go?
at the end.
Oh.
You are definitely within 30 feet of 3 of them, so please make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Okay.
I have a,
Sorry, you did have that option. You can just say no.
I have,
Oh,
I have
no.
a special skill that I haven't told you.
One piece
My
down.
secret power.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
shit! Skill! That's called
Done.
throwing my dice off the table.
no. What was it? Wisdom?
Yes.
Ah, fudge. Nuggets 10.
10. You are crippling feared.
What about my golem?
Crippling fear, is it different than what I have?
No, that's the
It's
same
special
thing.
for
It's
Ryan.
just fear.
It's fear, but you can't move, as opposed to fear, where you want to move.
What
Where you want to run?
I thought you called it another
Paralyzed? Petrified.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the effect of it, is you are
Oh,
paralyzed by it.
What about my golem? Can I move with my mind?
Yes!
My
golem. Your golem has, yeah, you're able to control your golem. However, it also needs to, well, is it immune to fear conditions?
No, it's just immune. Wait, that's yes, it is immune from
Frightened,
frightened,
paralyzed.
poisoned, exhausted, charmed.
All right, you are good to go then. You
All
can
right.
control your golem with your mind.
Gust of wind.
Okay.
So it's a spell language. Gust of wind is a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long
Okay.
blast of wind, and any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement or to move 1 foot. So it's kind of like difficult terrain. But each creature starts its turn in the line must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you. I'm gonna
Okay.
point at that one guy near the edge of the boat.
This one?
Yeah,
All right.
it's 10 feet wide, so
Yeah.
not me, Desmond, but just that guy.
You're
Yeah.
okay. And that's the beginning of their turn.
Yup.
All right.
Can you hit these guys too?
No. It's 60 feet, so
Saves
maybe.
there.
Crippling fear doesn't break my concentration, does it?
No.
Okay, so they still are sneaking clouded, I believe.
It's close.
5, 10, 50. It's gonna be just short.
Nice. Oh, it doesn't
Um,
matter. That's what I'm doing. And that's
Yeah.
my turn.
All right. That will bring us to Kismet.
Yes.
Wait, I have a more important question.
Is
I'm
not
over
within
here,
30 feet.
yeah.
Yeah. So you were good.
How is that stuck up there?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Spit.
That's
Pumpkin spice flavored spit.
that's more worrisome than actually.
Bender help.
Ew. The drool.
Giant slug.
Are the two in front of me, are they hostile or friendly? No.
These two, oh.
No, those, yeah.
Let me reel that. Oh, you know what? This one is hostile. That one. This one is Johnny Two Toes.
Okay.
These
Are
the
yeah,
metal ones with
redder
the
people.
ovals are ovular bases are hostile.
How's the one in front of me looking?
Ugly.
Thanks.
He's taking a decent hit.
Okay. Cool. I'll punch. I'm pretty sure I have, reach 5 feet. So the golem is going to do its turn by punching him twice.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay. So that's a 15 and a 23.
Both of those hit.
Okay. 2d6. 10 bludgeoning and 11 bludgeoning to that boy.
So as your golem just brings its fists down and just like 2 giant hammer fists just splatters this thing across the deck.
Yeah, and then it's gonna use its bonus action to send 2 meteors at what's the one with the status on it there?
This one here?
Yeah.
That one is currently grappled with something that one of you did.
Was it you? Did
So
you
I think,
grapple?
Desmond, did you grapple
Like
that
a-
with your...
Well, I don't know. I don't grapple unless the golem grappled, but I don't think so. I think we just teleported here.
Yeah.
I have like the.
I'll listen to the last episode really quick.
Let's all just take a break.
Yeah.
It's cold in here.
Okay.
Warming my hand always.
Well, I didn't make a note for that, so... He's grappled with nothing.
Cool. I'll send the fireballs at the 5 feet between the 2 of them so that they both have to make it.
Alright.
And it's a dex save.
So these 2 boys. Dexterity saving throw. That is an 18 and a 12.
Okay, the 18 saves. So. Do they have to. Well, okay, there are 2 meteors crashing down between them, so that can be their saves for both of them.
That works for me.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so 5 and 7, 12 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And one of them is halved.
It was put on so that you would remember that Ira's effect is on it.
What's my effect? Oh my god.
Did you just listen to the whole episode?
Nope. I fast forwarded to the exact part.
Oh my god.
What's your effect?
I don't know!
What about like
I
the,
mean,
the charm
Stinking
thing?
Cloud, I did.
That was over here
That's-
though, right?
yeah,
that was over
those
here.
boys.
What else did I cast?
You're like enthralling good looks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that
that's
thing.
clearly what it was. Maybe Vicious Mockery?
You need.
I cast pretty.
Yeah, no, he has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
So
what
it is Vicious Mockery, yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Back
so that
to
was
being
Grappled.
the goal.
Emotionally.
Emotionally grappled.
Alright.
And then where's my movement? I can move 30
It's like
feet,
my whole
right?
life.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move him like towards like over here. Oh, I fell.
Like,
I
that's gonna
almost
rat
got
and
there.
dirty.
Okay.
I didn't know that you were stacked onto the back.
Oh, yeah, I've
so
been
when
on-
he started moving it and you both
Kismet has
moved.
been on
I'm
back
at
the
his
whole time.
shoulders the entire time.
Yep.
Oh, but it's just funny to have like the mini like on its base too.
And then I will cast Firebolt at the one that's right there.
That one? Alright.
Okay. 13.
That is a hit.
Okay. 6 14 fire damage.
Alrighty.
And that's me.
Alright, that will bring us to the baddies, followed by Roland. Ira, the one in front of you, is going to attack you with disadvantage. That with disadvantage is a 17.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright.
My squishy ass body.
There's 6 points of piercing damage. Save for the gusted boy, Ryan. That's a con save.
No, strength.
Strength save. Okay.
Hold tight.
That is a 10.
That does not save. So you are pushed back 15 feet.
Woof.
Ah.
All right. Then let's see. This boy is going to bite your golem.
Ew.
That's
Isn't the golem
good
like made out of
metaphor.
metal?
Yeah.
What a euphemism.
Yeah.
Those two are both going to bite at Kismet.
Oh, you
On
guys
top
are
of my
talking about a
golem?
penis.
Yeah.
Say
He
again.
wants to bite
On
the
top of
golem.
my
You
golem?
know what I
Yep.
mean?
Okay.
Their ship hull is slightly
Or
higher,
butt,
so they
maybe.
could.
Penis or a butt? I don't know.
Hypothetically, that is going to hit your golem, Ryan. It takes 7 points of piercing damage.
From a bite?
Yeah. That's their weapon.
And sharp teeth.
You got gross abyssal
Wow.
teeth. Kismet, the two on top of the deck are going to leap down, lunge over the side of their ship and bite down at you. One is a 13, one is a natural 20.
Ugh. They both hit.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, wait. No. Only one of them hits, because I have a +2 shield from my golem.
Oh, okay. Yes, because you were within 5 feet, so you take 18 points of piercing damage from the nat 20.
Okay.
Oh
You
God.
have your golem take half of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Where?
Somewhere under the whole bound thing, yeah, you can choose to have your golem take half of the damage that you take, instead of you taking the full brunt of it.
The instead of there is kind of important. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Perfect. So 9.
What happens if you put one
Things are
necklace on one golem and one on the other golem?
Why is
You poke one, they both blow up.
Yeah. Fenric, the two at the edge of the hull are just going to they're both just scrabbling to get away from you as you approach them.
So if there's nowhere to move, they can take the dodge action.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will bring us to the Dryad squad down at the base of the ship. Poisonous Cloud DC, Ira.
I believe it's 14. Let me double check. It's also a stinking cloud.
Stinking Cloud. Sorry, I keep saying Poisonous Cloud.
It's
Yeah, it's a
Constitution
fart
saving
cloud,
throw.
John.
Constitution save.
Hey, watch your.
It's a
farting
big yellow
buddy.
fart.
It's a big yellow fart. Alright, we have
We should really slow down on the
4,
swears here, guys.
10, a 16, a 1, and an 11.
The 16 saves.
Okay,
None of the
so
others
only one of them
save.
saves. Oh, that's perfect. That's one's already standing. So they become prone.
And continue vomiting and can't do anything else.
Perfect.
Just some more vomit. I guess that right now it's just dry heaving probably because they've already been.
Is that difficult terrain that he just walked
Yeah,
through?
it's slippery.
Okay. Slippery.
It is the fog obscures
It makes it hard to go through.
Yeah.
But also the vomit on the floor.
This Dryad is going to cast another charge of Entangle onto the ship, further entangling the two. And Fenric, could you please make a Constitution saving throw for the ship, please?
For the ship.
Where are the ship's modifiers?
The con is 0.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, 6.
6? Okay.
Does it get +2 for my aura?
Sure.
That's an 8.
Ship, can you feel me near you?
I'm with you, ship, always.
You are made of wood, I'm not wood.
Oh my
Where
god.
we are, you and me, alone with all these people around.
It just zooms in. Everything else goes black, and then God, it's like anime level.
Your ship takes 35 points of bludgeoning damage as these vines begin to crush down on the hull.
That's annoying.
big damage. 35?
Yes. And that will end it for the bad guys, which will bring us back to the top with Roland, followed by Fenric.
They seem to have a very long turn there, Mr. DM.
Well,
There's a
there,
lot of
there
Look
are
how many are still alive.
I threw one in the water.
there are 7 of
did.
them
Thank
and 5, so there are 12 of them.
Also, half of us can't do anything because we're.
Yeah.
Paralyzed.
Dumb, stupid.
Here.
I mean,
All right, Roland, you have your full action.
How far? Where is the closest enemy to me? Like, how far away are they?
There is one that is 15 feet away from you. That is fighting with Ira currently. Then there's one 20 feet beyond that, currently engaged in combat with Desmond's golem. And then there's the whole slew of dryads back on the ship behind the poisonous. Well, actually, you probably couldn't see them because it's
Okay.
fully obscured.
I'm not sure. I think yeah, pretty much.
I think it was last time.
Heavily
Okay, so
obscured.
before I do this, I just want to touch base and make sure we are using class feature variants, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take the cunning action.
I'm about to become
aim.
very frustrated, aren't I?
Roland turns into a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yes, tough
Polymorph.
Using the aim action.
Yes, and I would like to shoot one of the two by Kismet and their golem.
Okay, perfect.
And shooting. Natural 20.
Can you see the picture?
All right, Travis.
All right. It's a rogue, whatever. It's fine.
Another natural 20.
Weird.
That's dramatic.
All right.
That is. I should have made that sharpshooter. Dang it. Okay. 17 points of damage. That's all.
Only
just a-
17 points of damage.
A light, a
Could've been.
I know.
breezy
It's
17.
really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I should be doing better.
Could have been 27.
God.
Yay, one down, 1,800 to go.
There's only 11 enemies left on the board.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna say 18 or 1,800
Yeah.
until like right then.
All right.
I forgot to roll to see if my golem keeps that spell he cast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Does not. That was a 9.
Okay, yeah.
DC 13 con save. Wait, is it my con save?
Yes.
It is. You roll it on yourself. Yeah.
Oh, then fuck. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay. That's a fucking 16.
Okay.
Constituted. God.
He's a fucking effluent.
Alrighty. Anything else, Roland? All right. That'll bring us to Fenric, followed by Aurora,
I'm gonna take one step forward.
and 2 steps back.
Well, okay, no. Well, and then another
Attack
two
of
steps,
opportunity.
and then 2 steps forward again. Oh, they're scared. They want to attack me.
And cha-cha, real smooth. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo.
That'd be totally funny if everybody just like does
Turn
that.
around.
They start doing it with you. You're so charismatic.
They scoot closer to you, like as you get just outside the fear range.
So, I'm gonna shove both of them.
Okay. Strength saves.
Yes. So yeah. So it replaces my my attack, so I can hit them both.
Yep.
You did it.
So
Come
what
on,
is it?
strong
Is it-
boy.
It's like a strength contest.
Yeah.
Oh, it is an athletics check. 19.
Make another one for the other one.
Okay.
One of them does not move.
Okay. Well,
10. Okay, they both are able to stay in place.
What the
Great.
fuck?
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19 because it's you.
yeah.
Oh my God.
So 19 if it's tied, it goes to the
Roller.
Runner.
To
is it strength
defender.
contest.
Oh, I guess
Because you guys both rolled.
just because it was a tie, I don't think any of them would gain any ground.
Yeah, I think it's like a net 0.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
status quo.
okay. I don't know. I was just curious.
All right.
And then.
And I want
then
to win.
And then since I took the attack action to shove, I'm going to shove one of them again using shield.
Oh, okay. Shield Master.
My
All
shield
right.
master one. The one on the right.
tip?
The one
the
on the
one-
right because I'm worried he's going to run past me.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Spook.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was with my hand. That was the issue.
Yeah. You're
You
like,
just
wait.
you just turned your shield and just. Tip.
All right, one down, 1,700, 900.
Two to
I'm gonna get you a
go.
chalkboard to keep track.
to go.
Look at Bowie right now.
He's on camera, so when he was going at his nerds, you could totally see it on the camera.
Can
Fantastic.
you see him now with his little hinged leg open so I can pet his belly?
All right, Aurora, you are up next, followed by Theon and Johnny Two Toes.
All right, so I need to just make a roll, right? Because I'm paralyzed at the moment.
Yes.
What kind of roll is it again? I didn't pass.
Oh, yeah.
I'm useless.
She rolled a 2.
How are those dice treated? You just switch those up?
What kind of roll is it? Never mind. I don't care.
Oh, I thought you didn't even like pause. It was just like one sentence.
All right.
Well,
all
I'm
right.
gonna go get a blanket.
Okay.
That
I need a
brings us
blankie and a new pair
to
of dice.
If you wanted to bring me a
Theon.
blanket.
I might.
Theon is
Yeah,
going
I can do
to.
that. Shoot, I was also gonna call my alarm. I drank this whole water.
Good. You're gonna go pee while you're up there.
Okay.
No, don't
Thanks,
break the
Mom.
seal.
Of water.
No, please.
This is the kind of physical comedy that doesn't read in an audio format, guys.
Yeah.
So
She
you need
stared for a little bit.
to-
Bowie stared back.
And then Bowie left.
She's staring more now.
She's still here. Weird. Huh?
Theon does nothing at the moment.
Wow.
Johnny
Some brother you got.
Toes.
I know.
is going to fire at the rudderkin next to Ira.
I like that the boat moves on the waves.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a nat 1 and a 3.
Johnny's
Great.
Johnny, everything's
Ah!
everything's coming up, Ira.
Which brings us to Ira.
Okay, here we go. Please.
I hope you get crit.
You should have specified which crit.
I was referring to the bad guys, John, critting you.
Desmond.
My turn. All right.
Yep.
I'm about to witness a murder.
Yeah.
Nope.
You still paralyzed?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I
I rolled a 1,
I got a
listening
4.
audience.
Wait. Oh, what if there's no longer 3? Are there still 3 near me?
Once the effect is on, it's on until you save from it.
This cookie was harder than the others. It hurt my teeth.
That's what the kids call a first world problem.
Is this another new weird euphemism that I don't know?
That was an upsetting image.
It just moves so much.
Use your molars.
I guess I'll clarify this for the listening audience. Ryan is suckling the cookie. It's the best way to describe it, I
Use
think.
your molars.
No, I gotta give it
Use
a
your molars, man.
Bite the golem.
Dip it in your Clar Brune. Not a sponsor, unfortunately.
Ryan, your golem still has to do shit.
Yeah.
I know I'm thinking.
That's his thinking cookie.
face.
I was saying thinking cookie, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, not quite
No.
the same joke.
Okay.
Oh no. This is a two face.
You're looking for the way I eat cookies?
Yes.
See
No.
me eat a popsicle.
No, it's the way you, it's
Oh
the
my
way you
God.
suck on it.
It's really noisy.
I can't see noise.
Scott won't let me have popsicle.
Just plays White Snake really loud whenever he gets a popsicle.
I thought
No,
you said
it's all-
Scott, not Cat, and I was like,
Yeah, Scott hates it.
Cannot stand it. But he's the only person I feel comfortable eating popsicles around.
Popsicles and bananas. It's just.
Scott.
Scott's a good name.
Jesus.
It's gonna use its bonus action to move its stream, I guess. And we're gonna face it. Yeah, I guess we'll jump. Can you jump down a level? Look at it. Yeah. I know it's kind
Just
of
get
weird.
down there.
Yeah. And then blow that one that way.
This
Diagonally.
one this way?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
What's a boner action?
It's a
Um,
bonus action.
Moving
Oh,
his stream.
Does help action work with saving throws?
I believe so. If you made had it make like a medicine check or something like that, just to aid.
Because I want it to try and shake Desmond.
Be like out of fear.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna say if
Yeah.
you can like rectify the how, then yeah, I can use a help action. So next time you make your save, you can have advantage on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that. So I'll have him
My legs
shake
are
me
cold.
vigorously.
Snap out of it. You go. I stay.
Superman.
Not Vin Diesel's greatest role.
What are you talking about?
It was
It's a
just-
masterpiece.
It was the same vocabulary set.
Gave us that lovely art gif. Art.
And
Uh,
about 30,000 other things. I love the Iron Giant.
Also true. Hug. Hogarth Hughes. Is that it for you, Desmond?
You got more.
Yeah.
Keep 'em going.
All right. Kismet.
Golem Punch.
Golem punch. All right.
2 punch. One was a nat 1, and
Alright.
one is a 13.
The 13 hits.
Yeah, punch. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Just missed.
Yeah. And then, he'll move towards the druid ship, like back.
30 feet.
Yeah. And then
Sorry, Johnny.
my last 2 meteors at the Rudderkin near Desmond.
This one here.
Yes.
All right.
So dex save for
Dex
those.
save. That is a 4.
Doesn't save.
All right.
So, floor 3. 7 points of fire damage. And then when that spell, because that spell died in the golem, and so I'm gonna recharge it with, yeah, I'll charge it with fireball.
All right. That one went up in flames as well, by the way. That one was on 3 hit points.
Yeah. So yes, now he has my golem now has sleet storm and fireball.
All right.
Bowie. Come here.
That will bring us back to the top with Roland, followed by Fenric.
Okay. So as far as the Rudderkin go, there's like one by Ira and one by Fenric.
Yes.
Wait, don't the bad guys go?
Hmm?
Don't the bad guys go at the end?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I skipped them.
No, I like
Thanks,
this. I
Ryan.
like this. You can't go back.
Yeah, no backsies.
Well, there's only like 3 of them.
Roland
Alright.
also didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's pausies.
Listen, I'm so fragile, please.
All right. I'm gonna make their.
Yeah, Roland didn't even do anything.
Yet.
He gets left
Yeah.
behind in the waves, by the way.
Woo!
Did we keelhaul the other one too?
Yeah, he died immediately.
Yeah. You just see like some like little bloops of fleshy white gunk underneath the ship as you run over it.
But you know that moment in Road to El Dorado when he says, "Holy ship"? That's it.
What was that DC on Stinking Cloud?
That's why my mom
14,
wouldn't let me
okay.
watch it.
So 2 of them
Holy shit.
saved.
Well, they also say the D word.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, also they have naked butts.
It's true.
I
Everyone
don't know if she
does
worried
under
so
their
much about
pants.
naked butts. What?
What?
Animated naked butts aren't as bad as saying damn in ship.
Yeah. Oh, ship!
Yes.
Implied swear.
Yes.
I mean, maybe she didn't like the naked butts, but she never talked about it.
Maybe she liked the naked butts.
Fenric, could you make
It's
another
a bot.
Constitution saving throw for the ship, please? Straight up and down roll. Now 1.
Nat 1.
The ship explodes.
This is karma.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The ship will take it.
Take it right up the poop deck.
You guys, one time, Allie convinced Kelly that she had never seen a butt in her life.
Wait, she convinced Kelly that Kelly had never
No,
seen
that
a
Allie
butt?
had never seen a butt.
That would have been great. No, Kelly, you've never seen a butt. Fenric, 32
Kelly,
points
that's
of
not
crushing
what
I've
damage.
seen more
Bludgeoning.
butts than all of you combined, okay?
I'm sure
As the
you
vines
have.
continue to wrap their way around.
And someone out there who doesn't know what you do is very confused right now.
She told Kelly that she had never seen a butt, and Kelly asked, not even like on accident while changing, and Allie was like, "No, I'm not a pervert."
Good cover. Good cover.
I have a changing room that's just no mirrors. It's the exact opposite of
It's
Fenric's
dark.
changing room.
It's dark inside. There's no lights.
You have to take your clothes in,
Do you
close
like
the
this?
door,
Yeah.
turn the light off.
He's really vocal, yeah.
Ira,
Just so you don't see a butt.
Still disadvantage on the attack.
It's the end of its next turn,
And
so
it's- okay,
it's
alright.
good now. It should be, which
So-
is just great because it's gonna hit me.
It definitely hit, but you only take 3 points of piercing damage because I rolled the minimum damage.
Gross.
Can you pass me a cookie,
There. There, Fenric is next to the other one, and that will do it for them. So, back to the top now with Roland, followed by Fenric.
Alright, I will use my action to use Aspect of Defense.
Okay.
Because the crunching sound from the
Ryan
ship
eating
doesn't
this
sound
cookie.
great.
It's an audio nightmare.
I think it's better than the veggie straws.
That's everything is better than the
Yeah, open these. Alright, so Aspect of Defense has been activated, and do you have any bonus actions or movement you would like to do?
I will move, let's see, to my left.
All
And
the way?
then, like, 2 squares closer to me.
Okay.
You're right next to Johnny.
Hello, it is me, Johnny Two Toes. I'm not having a good time. Alrighty. Fenric, you are up, followed by Aurora.
Shove.
Alright.
3 times.
I push him.
3 times shove.
third time's the shove.
22.
21, you motherfucker!
What?
Again, I assume.
Yeah. I was... So, I do have a question on the wording, because it says, it does say using the attack action, and says if you're able to make multiple attacks, this attack replaces one of them. Can I shove twice to replace 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Then, here we go again. 11.
11.
Okay. And now with the shield, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna roll this here so you guys can see this, okay?
Here, do you want
Because-
to...
Here, you want to do it in my little?
Here, yeah.
No.
Oh shit! It was a 17.
Yeah, 15.
And it's more than 17. There's a little boost. to
Yeah.
strength.
So you're just like hugging him.
No, I'm...
It's more like
Well, it's
this.
like panicked. You're just trying to push it. Just.
Because he pushed me.
Why won't you get pushed?
I'm I'm pushing and my feet are just sliding backwards.
And it's just
It's
just standing there
6
while
seconds.
you shove against it.
I'm like, don't touch me, no!
All right. Up next
That's
is
what
Aurora.
they
What
greased
kind of
their
save
shit.
is it supposed to be?
Con.
Oh.
How about 14?
I thought it was a win.
Wisdom initially, and then con save after that. You do
Wow,
save, Aurora.
Fuck.
Yay, I saved, but I'm still invisible.
Yes.
You would have saved?
Alright, so where are I'm gonna shoot the enemy that's like right in front of me. That's the one who made me.
Okay, that will drop your invisibility.
Oh, it does?
If you make an action,
tried.
yeah. It's not greater invisibility, it's just
Oh.
invisibility.
That's okay. Yeah, I still wanna
Please do it.
well,
Don't let him.
why don't I'm gonna do chill touch.
Mm.
To him. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
Get point blank.
You can shoot 2 arrows.
Now
Is
you have
it-
2 attacks.
One for
Is it
each eye.
point blank? Is it disadvantage?
No,
You're
you're in a
not
5-foot
point
gap.
blank.
You're
Oh,
good.
5
You're
foot
not
gap.
point blank.
Okay. Nat 1.
No.
I even switched my dice already. I'm switching again. 12.
12 hits.
Aurora did something. Aurora did something. Okay.
12 just hits.
88. Okay. All right, 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Aurora
Get
did
him.
something.
Get
She
him.
did something.
Alright.
How do I want to do it? Come on.
No, it's still up. Up next are the allies.
That would totally be Aurora, though. Just, like, doesn't do anything, and then, like, brains one of them. Is like, I did it! I killed them all.
Everyone, did you
You're
see
welcome.
my shot? Did you see?
I shot my shot. Did you shoot your shot?
Wait, I have 2. Oh no, I
You
did
did your
attack
2
first.
attacks!
Yep.
Yeah, but I only hit it once, so I get a 3rd attack.
Johnny Two Toes runs
You have
up
to
next
shove
to
'em 3 times.
Kismet in their golb and fires 2 shots at the horrible enemy that's been plaguing his best friend Fenric. One of them hits, and I'm going to tell you a fact that's going to make you very mad,
Oh, no.
Tanner. It's been at 1 hit point this whole time.
And space!
It really has been like holding on for dear life.
Boy, oh
pressed
boy,
against
that's not great for you.
That's so funny!
Hey, Fenric doesn't know.
Damn,
Just-
that did so much damage.
I was having such trouble.
Well, yeah, that
See
was...
this crossbow bolt just stick into it and it just falls back over the hull and
It's,
just
I was still pushing. The crossbow bolt
Yeah.
gave me the extra little bit
it
of...
grazed his shoulder and you pushed him off the
And
side.
you're like, do you see that I did it?
I totally... Connor totally thinks that he did it.
Reasonably so. I would say.
Oh god.
Oh my
How do we get rid
It's
of
like
the
when
ship?
somebody
I-
opens a pickle jar
Yeah, I
for
was
you
literally
and they
just
get
thinking
started,
that.
you know?
Rolling.
I actually thought that he was at full health, but...
Nope.
Because he
probably
got
slowing
he had to
us
get
down.
hit before turning, otherwise
Yeah, that was
he would have dropped it.
It's
when you were
attacking us
initially
with
in melee
the
with those
vines.
ones last time. You dealt like all but the killing blow to them. The other one was a little bit better off, but that was a 1 hit point, and that was funny. All right.
Is what's his face?
Owl boy.
My relation?
Leon,
Yes, he is your relation.
he just shouts spell slots and does nothing. Up next is Ira.
Alright, here we go. I agree, Bowie.
What the fuck? It's been a different D20 every time.
It knows your
It knows it's my first battle in like 40 years
Jesus.
or whatever. Ugh.
You're like,
God.
I'm so rusty.
I'm just rusty. This is an excuse for me not to do anything except that I need. Oh my god, this is bad. Go!
All right, Desmond.
Somebody kill that
With
fucker.
advantage.
Yes, because you're being helped by your
Oh yeah. So the first one, the last one I rolled previous round, I thought it was still wisdom save.
Oh,
Otherwise,
no, sorry.
I would have been fine.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, it's 24.
Okay, yes, that shakes it.
Does that mean I can act?
That is your action for your turn.
Ah, but I have a bonus action, eh?
Wait,
Sure.
saving is
Or
the
do I have
action?
movement, or is that average?
It's like the
yeah,
you
it's
use
how
your
is saving the
turn.
action if Kelly
I
attacks?
shot 2 arrows.
That's
at
right,
the
you did.
save.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me do it.
I fucked up, so we'll run with it.
Sweet. I'm gonna run behind that thing.
This one?
Yeah. Desmond runs, vaults off his
Ah!
cash shillelagh, pushing
Con?
up 5 feet. Yeah.
Into roll.
10.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Ew.
And
Right up
then,
against you.
and then
is that
I'm
against
going
Aurora?
to
Okay, I can't see.
cast Booming Blade and hit it in the back. After
Okay.
moving 5 feet forward.
Do you have to move up for that?
That is 20, dirty 20.
That is a hit.
And that is... 14 points of damage. Some thunder, some bludgeoning.
Splat.
Yes. Oh my god.
With the rudderkin gone, since you're no longer in the presence, you'll have advantage on your next saving throw.
Great.
Golem!
Alright, yes, and would your golem like to do anything?
Where is no, so that's Ira in front of me.
Yep.
I'll have the golem shake Ira.
Alright, so double advantage on
Oh
your
great.
next
Double
roll.
advantage.
Just picks you up.
That's it.
Alright, Kismet.
Fucking scary boat.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to stop the wind spell, so it's facing you.
So there's just a wind blowing in your direction.
Everyone
In
that
60
row,
feet?
60 foot.
Alright.
That's a lot of people.
Wait, what happened to us?
Hang it. It'll be your next turn.
Yeah.
Totally forgot that I'm just blowing wind.
A big fart from the golem.
It's gonna get all of you.
So perfect. So I'm pretty sure that it can like
Are we gonna
I
take
can move
damage?
it any direction I want out of this space.
Yeah.
But I think it's funnier if it's the way it's facing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep it going.
Yeah, that's a good.
Are
It's
we
not
gonna take
damage, no, it
No,
No,
just
you
hits
just move.
You just move 15
So you might
feet.
just get blown off the deck and then say.
Great. Great.
It's okay though.
Well, you
'cause
don't
there's a ship
get you don't get pushed that
Oh,
way.
to
You
get
get
to my
pushed
own
this way.
stinking
Yeah.
cloud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll
you
be
get
okay.
pushed.
So Roland would be
If
okay.
anyone
Roll with
deserves
my-
to get into their stinking
roll
clouds.
where
I was thinking
Yeah.
of wind wall where it would push you out.
Mhm.
Okay. That is it for the Rudderkin
Mean.
then.
I thought there was a dice there.
That was
me.
So Kismet.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Now
don't worry
tis
about it.
thy turn and
Uh-huh.
thy Roy boot.
Excuse
Yes.
The Roy boot.
Rowboat. Rowboat.
I yell. How do we get rid of another ship that's on our ship?
Fire.
And that
No. Imagine that was in character with on the vines. Yeah, that's what I
Fire.
And then I'm gonna have the golem turn around. Oh yeah, he's not concentrating anymore. He used up all
Oh,
of his
yeah.
mouse meteors.
He did.
But the golem is going to shoot a fireball. 20-foot radius, starting here.
All right.
And
So,
dex save.
Dex save for the Dryads. Wrong page.
Now it smells like burning farts.
Oh, but that's better.
A 15 and a 14.
Both save.
What point did you say? Was it all three in the back as
It
well?
was right here.
So
So just the one.
So it's like burning a candle in the bathroom.
That is a 16.
Okay.
I just rewrote.
They all save, so let's say
Something
half
about
this.
Burning
All right.
love, but
Fart?
as burning farts in my mind. So just like sing it to yourself.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Flames of fire.
Wow, my inner voice sounds a lot like Kelly.
Half of 29.
Burning farts.
Okay.
There's been a
Does
lot
that
of farts
affect
this
the
episode.
entangle at all?
That's on the other ship, right? It's not the Dryads. Is it not the Dryads? The one with the...
The one
The
that's in
Dryad
the
ship
water.
up towards the front, like where you guys are like lined up with them, is where the entangling is happening.
The
Oh.
vines.
Oh. Okay, well, let me make my con save first.
Sure.
Or check or whatever. Yeah, it's an 18 rolled, so it's still got fireball.
All right. This dryad, it's immolated.
Delicious.
Bye.
Love immolated dryad.
And then,
Really?
It's true. That char on it. It's great.
wow.
You broke the seal.
How does the entangling, like, look? Like,
Necromantic. Dead.
is it coming from one of the people?
It's not attached to them. When they cast Entangle, the point of origin was between the two ships and it's just sort of spread to both vessels.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
It's been cast,
Twice.
yes, by a couple of them. So there are 8 entanglements cast on you guys
Do the
currently.
entangles stay though once those people are gone?
Anybody got an axe? You know?
I got a golem, but he just did a big thing.
Didn't you shoot?
Golem's not an axe.
I'm trying to.
Fenric uses axe.
I'm pondering where to shoot
Lumberjack
the
it.
fire.
Oh, gross.
Okay, I will fire bolts at one of
Not
the
as good as
entanglings
Okay.
happening to the ship.
All right. Roll it out.
So that's what I actually use.
Me too.
9.
Just kind of whizzes, like it hits the deck of their ship, but does not quite.
Okay, and then I'll move. I'm gonna move the golem
Great.
towards this boat
Okay.
that's still on top of us.
Alrighty. That will bring us to the bad guys' turn.
What's happening at the front of our boat? Up there?
You are
Okay,
there.
It's the You Show starring you.
That's what this campaign is called.
Who's that handsome little guy up there in front of the boat?
Who's the handsome little guy on the
What's
prow of
his
the
deal?
ship? It's Fenric.
He's really doing the I'm on a boat right now.
Yeah, I'm almost Titanicing it.
Yeah, how do we get the boat off of our boat?
That's
Is
what
that
I
just-
was asking.
It's too bad we can't push the boat off of our boat into the other boat.
Well, maybe,
The mast is
it's
in
on the
the way.
wrong side.
Yeah,
No.
I was trying to figure out if that was a figurehead or something. That's on the front of our boat up there.
it is.
Oh, that's a turret.
It's you.
Oh, it's
No,
a turret.
isn't that?
It is a turret. No, it's not the Tiger Man. It's a turret.
We replaced it.
No, it's just a turret.
Dexterity
The
saving,
Tiger Man
or sorry,
was not
Constitution
built
saving
into
throw
the
for the
boat
ship.
The
because
Tiger Man is
John
further
can't
down.
build a tiger.
He's on the
He's
on the
down
prow.
at the bottom. Okay, got you.
So a lot is-
11. Or
11.
13.
All right.
If I get the
a lot of
aura
flashes
save.
of the tiger.
on his tits.
His tube top.
Yes.
Tiger Man tits. Titsy.
30 points of damage to the ship.
His name is
I take it instead?
Stroganoff.
How do we heal the ship?
No,
I do.
that's
I got
Fenric's,
The boss- the
Fenric's
motion.
job.
Uses his shield. Does
I
gets
shove
2
it.
AC.
Healing bashes.
You pull out a tiny little hammer, like I got this, guys.
My gun's not on. What are you doing?
So how is this
Fix it,
HP
Felix.
manifesting in the boat?
It's you
Appearance.
doing repairs with the invisible.
I understand.
Or the unseen servants.
It's the boat is splintery, which is boat before bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, so in that case, since your hull has taken a fair amount of damage, you can like start to see a little bit of water or like hear some water kind of starting to pour in below deck.
Okay.
Guys,
and
if our boat
ship's kind of like dipping to the side a little bit.
Okay.
if our boat sinks, we could just all get on the other boat.
The fleshy maggot boat.
What do we do with our invisible crew, though?
They would
Come with us.
They literally part of the ship, part of the crew.
All right,
Yeah.
that will bring us back to the top with Roland.
I don't want to ride on the maggot boat.
All right, was that hit point what you guys were just talking about? Was that damage to our ship or
Yes.
Correct.
healing to it?
Damage.
Okay,
The bad one.
that's a bad.
Your ship is bloodied.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
There's
Okay. Shoot. Can I see any of the dryads on the other ship?
You can see one. Directly in front of you. So you are here. They are here.
Okay. Dang. Okay. How far away is the the entanglement on our ship?
Oh, from you, like 15 feet. You can see the roots kind of curling up over the side of the ship from you.
50?
15. Sorry, 1-5.
15. Okay. I will. I don't know what to do here. Dang it. Shut up, Ryan. I don't know what you're saying. Just shut up.
Fenric and I are invisible.
No!
behind a mast. Behind a mast. Take a good
Tanner's shirt kind of blends in with his chair.
It really does.
Yeah. Woo!
Alright.
These cameras have a much blue.
I'm just gonna be ridiculous here.
They do.
Cutting action, aim, sharpshooter shot at the guy in front of me.
Okay.
I sure am not Desmond.
Sure aren't.
Okay, alright. I have not touched my dice. I want you to look at this.
Now.
It's blurry.
That's a blur.
You got your blur background on.
It's a nat 20.
It's another nat 20.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Oh, there it is.
I
Yep.
think you cheated.
I'm so sorry.
We need a mirror over here so
Why
you
didn't I
two can
get
see each other.
any of that?
I need it.
You crit?
Shut up! You're the worst.
I hope you crit.
I said I hope you get crit, and then
Yeah.
so
She
she
got
rolled.
crit.
That's
You
not
rolled
my
before
fault.
he could specify.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh,
30
Get
points
Crit
damage.
would be such a great t-shirt.
Aaron, you're... Aaron. I don't know. I know one Aaron.
Are you trying to say Ira?
I don't know.
Roll. You know, I don't want to
Ira
say
have very
Roland.
different mouths.
Roland.
Roland.
You know what? No,
Aaron.
the dryad's name is Aaron. There. Saved it. Aaron's head explodes from arrow.
Well, now we feel bad.
Is that Aaron Jason Todd?
Aaron's
a little like
That was Harry Potter.
Oh, that was Harry Potter. Okay.
I can
cool.
actually totally see how you would get Aaron from trying to say Roland, so it's fine.
I guess.
No.
Not
It's
proud
not
of it.
fine.
It's
Don't
not
lie to
okay.
him.
I'm sorry, guys.
Aaron.
Really let you down there.
Aaron, no!
All right.
Okay, Aaron.
Anything else,
I'm
Roland?
gonna yell out. I'm gonna just say, "Get those vines off the ship."
Who did you ask if it was?
Jason Todd. He had a brown jacket
The mini is what.
from the back.
Remember when Kelly thought that?
I'm going to kill Voldemort and save Batman.
Kelly thought that Jason Todd and Trevor Belmont were the same.
They are a little bit.
Yeah, they
Remember
are.
when I still kind of think that might be true.
I mean, it's 100% true.
All right, Fenric.
It was like
Oh!
months of thinking it, though.
I am going to skip down off the boat and jump back onto ours.
Wheat. Okay.
Bye.
And then kneel down and go, oh no. I'm gonna repair the ship.
Okay.
Yay.
You touch the ship, you're like, something's off.
A bunch of
Okay.
mallets and like spare wood and like tar barrels begin floating up around you as you go to take your action.
You guys, Fenric is Fix-It Felix.
Oh. Oh.
He's short and blonde and
Why
fixes
can't
the
I
boat.
break anything? Why do I fix everything I touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally
Totally Fenric.
So it's gonna zoom in. I'm gonna go down, be like, oh no, what's wrong? But the shot is me in the foreground. In the background, shit's just on fire and just like glowing.
And you're like,
No. So what's wrong? I'll fix this right
there's
here.
like a scuff on the wood.
Yeah.
Polishing it.
It's
Not very
10.
10. Okay, so you still roll your
Yes.
healing, and then
I was trying to figure out if there was something I could add. Something else
aspect
I
of
could add to
defense
it.
is also activated from Sam, or Roland. So you do have. Is it an additional 2d8? So you can have 3d8 to heal a ship.
Okay, it's a D10 and then 2d8 from him.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. 23 points of damage.
Okay,
Points
so
of healing.
Yep.
Negative healing. And that's it for my turn.
Okay, perfect. That will bring us to Aurora.
All right. At this point, so we still have the boat tied to ours with the vines.
Yep.
Sorry, hold on. I'm going to do. Well, I don't know. Like from where I'm standing, would I be able to attack the vines, or is that a bad?
You would probably have to move.
I would probably have to move.
Yeah.
Oh, also, are you in my wind tunnel?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
You are.
make
Roland
a-
as well.
Make a strength saving throw, you two. 'Cause I forgot to do
Nope.
that.
Strength save? Fail?
3.
Alright, so you are pushed
15 feet back.
15,
Okay.
Also
3.
push 15 feet.
15.
Now
How
you're,
about from that spot?
now you're in range to hit the.
Am I in range to hit the vinies?
You would probably have to get up to the edge to actually hit like the mass of them because their ship's like a lower deck and they're like crawling up the side of your ship. You could hit like the tips of them from where you're standing, but it wouldn't be doing a whole lot.
Okay. And to get to the edge of the boat, it's
15 feet.
15? No. 'Cause I can't leave the helm.
No, you left the helm. I pushed
Yeah,
you
you-
away.
I know, but not
You
for
are
a whole
currently away
turn,
from
not for
the
a whole
helm.
round. Because I was wondering if I could get to the edge, do an attack, and get back to the helm,
No,
but
there's-
I don't have enough movement for that.
There's nothing in our way currently.
So,
Also, the ship's no longer bloodied.
ooh,
Oh,
I've got
okay.
one more idea.
Also, John, if you get an airdrop request from me, just ignore it. I was trying to text Lena something,
It's sexy.
No, it's not.
It's gotta
but it's
be.
Pokemon fan art.
Sexy Pokemon fan art. Oh, Shuckle.
No, it could be Ryan. You don't know. You just. It could be.
I don't think it popped up at all.
Okay,
so.
good. Whew. I accidentally clicked you instead of Lena when I went to share it, and I was like,
Pleasant surprise.
Thanks. I'll treasure this always.
So that's gonna be
Jesse. Jesse?
I'm gonna go back to the helm
Okay.
from being pushed. Be like, what the heck?
Okay. You just make your way back.
Yeah, it actually takes you 30 feet of movement to move
Yeah.
that 15 feet.
Okay,
Just
so
so
you.
you know.
Oh,
yeah,
does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But you're able to because it blew you there, so you still have your movement.
Okay.
So you're good.
Yeah. How long does that blow for?
Until he moves.
As long as it takes.
Sam's face was great.
1 minute. It's all I can hold it for.
Lockjaw, you know.
Broken.
Oh.
Is it really 1 minute?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about the wind.
Kelly, it's 1 minute, but that's a few rounds.
I'm just wondering if I'm gonna have to keep like going back. Did I freak everybody?
I mean, I can point it in a different direction.
Oh.
I'm going to yell. Point it in a different direction.
Sorry.
Can you hear it downwind?
Yeah. I mean, it
Oh
doesn't
my
block sound.
fucking god.
All right, Theon.
I have nothing
Strike
else I can
save.
do. The
Wrong
damage
sheet.
is done.
That is a 9.
That was so much better than any intentional jokes.
Blown down the line there.
It's my specialty, unintentional jokes.
Johnny Two Toes runs over to the edge and pulls out a dagger and starts kind of cutting away at the thick mass of vines.
Was that massive or massive?
Mass of. And a small piece of it begins to loosen.
God, fucking Johnny.
I wasn't made for this! Up
Brought an
next.
assassin on a
Up
boat.
next is Ira with triple advantage on a con save.
3 d20s in my hand.
Okay.
One,
you got it
two,
this time.
1.
Hey!
Okay, I see a
Hey!
15. You're
That's
good.
a 15.
Close. 2, 3.
It is a 14 with my modifier, but still. Ugh. And so I immediately, as soon as I get out of that, there's like a gust of wind in my face, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So, strength save.
That's not gonna save.
I'm gonna push back next to Aurora.
Great. Alright, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Alright.
Immediately.
That'd be funny if that did like 1 or 2 points of damage.
I don't like you. So that's gonna be 10 points of healing for myself.
Not bad.
And that's all I'm gonna do. Sorry, folks.
But you know what,
Are you
Ira?
gonna
Through
run
this whole thing, your glass of whiskey
Has not
has
spilled?
not spilled a single drop.
Wow, fantastic. Good news.
Um,
It's the thing that really matters.
Alright. That will bring us to Desmond.
Sorry. And I'll first point the golem in the other direction.
Which way?
I'm actually going to kind of point it towards the ship, the other ship's mast. Does the other
Okay.
ship have a mast?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm going to have the golem continue the gust of wind at the mast.
Alright.
At the same time, I'm going to use its action to try and shove the ship forward
In the
that
direction
way.
of the gust.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's going to grab a hold of the side and begin pulling it. And then Desmond's going to do the same thing
All right.
along the side of it. And try and pull it as well.
Alright, so give me a strength check for the both of you with advantage because of gust.
That's good. Oh, with advantage?
Mm-hmm. Yep, for both of you.
Same number. 19 for the shield guardian.
Okay.
And that makes sense. And what was that? 11 for Desmond.
Okay. Between the two of you pushing, like the golem very clearly just gets a good grip on this thing, and you guys are actually able to shove it forward
Damn.
15 feet.
Right. And then I guess since we've got a little bit of movement, we're going to move up just so his gust of wind is pushing into the sail a little bit closer,
Sure.
so the both of us will move forward.
And up to about midship there.
Yeah.
Okay. Or not midship, but... Alright. That will bring us to Kismet and Golem.
Yeah, my golem's gonna push it.
All
Push
right.
the
Oh,
ship.
push it.
Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage for your golem.
He pushed. 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys are able to 10 feet forward.
Boy, it's gonna take a few turns.
And then I will fire bolt again at the vines at entangle
Okay,
situation.
better.
That's Bowie.
Oh,
No, that's Bowie Grumbles.
That's a 17 for that firebolt.
that is a hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and rule out the damage.
14 fire damage.
All right.
So like the golem is pushing and I'm like backwards on top of its shoulders, like
Up next are the dryads, who are going to make their save.
That's an interesting thing.
How long does the stinking cloud last? It's just until it's dissipated, or
Yeah,
like an
until
hour
it
or something?
dissipates.
Okay.
And it's
a minute.
A minute, probably.
it's probably a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Okay. I'll say it's gone
I
at
don't-
this point then. 'cause
yeah,
it's
I
definitely
think-
been 10 rounds.
Yeah, I think so.
That
oh
was
my
a-
god,
so
we're
the-
done vomiting.
That was kind of funny. We basically cut the number of baddies in half with that.
That's good CC.
Yeah.
Which, what?
It was good crowded cloud.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Vomit. Love it.
That spell is so good.
If only it actually did damage, then that would be really good.
Then it'd be OP.
Then it would be OP, you're right.
Those three move upward, and I need. Yes.
Right at you, Mama.
The new stinky cloud.
One ended.
I
The other
need
begins.
Roland. Me as Theon and Ira. You didn't move away. To make wisdom saving throws. DC 14. Theon just saves.
It's 6.
6 as well from you, Roland. All right.
Hot 6.
You two are charmed
By who?
by the dryads.
I get advantage on that because Fey
Elf.
ancestry.
Okay. Yep. Elf.
I
That's
can't
very
do it as a
cocked.
reaction.
Really?
No.
I rolled
Dumb.
the
I know.
exact
It's really
same.
like, why call it a counter charm if you can't? I don't know.
Counter charm.
That's what it is. It's called counter charm, but it's not listed under my reaction. It's only listed as like an action that I take.
Is that one to like counter an
That's
effect
It
on
gives
you?
it gives everyone within 30 feet around me advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened
Hmm.
for like that turn, I think.
Actually, both of you roll again because you have been fighting these things, so you have advantage on this roll.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
figure out what I have to do because they're
15.
enemies. Okay. Roland.
I already had advantage. Do I get
Yes.
advantage again?
Yep.
Okay. I rolled another 5.
All right. Roland just really wants to be charmed by these dryads.
I mean, that's fair because I did roll like 3 20s in a row, so
Yeah.
I can't complain.
They're so pretty. But are they?
In like
They're so
an
pretty.
undead zombie tree person kind of way.
Are you sure? But they're so pretty.
They've got a. They do have a +4 charisma actually, so they are kind of pretty, or likable, anyways. All right. That will bring us back to the top with Roland. And Roland, they tell you, "Hey, come aboard our ship."
Oh, Jesus.
I guess I'll do that.
All right.
How is he getting over the vines?
They're like crawling up one side to the other, so he can jump down. It's like
Not
a,
difficult.
you know, like the
slide.
rope like ramp things that you can climb up at the park. It's like that,
No.
but gross. All right. End of your turn, Roland. You can repeat the save.
Okay, you're not gonna believe me. I rolled another damn 20.
Okay. You are able to shake it off, but you are now on their ship.
Where do you get your dice from? Because I think I
Yeah, it's a good.
Satan.
Critical dice, endless bag of dice. Seriously, they're great.
Oh. Half of them are just 20s.
All 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
I have 20s on all sides.
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't noticed that. That probably
Oh,
would have
sir.
been good to know beforehand.
All right. That'll bring us to Fenric.
I'm gonna push the boat.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage.
Just straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Straight up.
All right.
How far does it move?
10 feet.
I'm gonna move with it because I was pushing.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Welcome to the table.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back.
Okay. That'll bring us to Aurora.
How would that actually work if I wanted to like push with them? Are we technically pushing together?
Yeah, it's kind of like one big
Okay.
effort. So like
It's not like deferred.
you just kind of like
turn.
grab onto like the edge of the boat and you're able to like push it down while your companions behind you are still pushing.
It's not like readying a push would do
Yeah.
anything different.
Yeah. Okay, Aurora.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of enemies that are down on the.
You have 3 dryads.
Yep.
And 1 Roland on that ship.
Okay. And I think I could. If
that
I
fake?
cast a spell, I could probably hit one of
Yeah,
them.
that's why I was yelling, ma'am.
What's the
Some of
range?
you heard me yell, ma'am.
I want to
I'm
cast.
so used to ignoring that from retail.
They're all within
see, it's
60
what
feet.
Kendall and I do for
Okay.
Jax. When she walks into a
Perfect.
room, we
I
just yell,
should be
ma'am
able
at her.
to do pretty much any of them. I'm gonna do chill touch
Okay.
at the nearest, the closest one
All right.
to me.
All right.
Okay. And that's going to hit. Woo!
Is it? Yes, it probably does.
Yeah, 16 plus 7.
Okay, yes.
And that's gonna be 8. So we got 4 damage.
Doesn't matter.
Yay! Everybody look at how powerful I am.
Aurora did something!
Aurora did something. You're welcome.
This is all very Aurora.
That will
Just keep last hitting everything.
bring us to
Yeah.
Theon and
But I only ever
Johnny.
like 3 or
Theon
4
pulls
points
out a
of damage.
dagger and also begins cutting away at the vines with Johnny.
Old Johnny could have died.
And they have cut away a little bit more of the vines.
Oh.
Woo! A little more of the vines are gone.
Up next is Ira, followed by Desmond and Golem.
Okay. Who is trying to chop the vines right now with Johnny?
That is Theon.
Theon. Okay. I want to do a medicine check and just see how everybody's doing.
Okay.
Look around me. I got a 2. It probably has a modifier, but it's probably not good enough.
They're alive.
Everyone's alive. Cool. Great healer. All right. I am gonna get up to the edge of the boat here. Well, shit. And cast Vicious Mockery on the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Range 60 feet.
It's a wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. That is a 9.
Fails.
So no. Oh boy. Sorry, Michelle Obama.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage. And then I'm going to back up again because I don't think I moved to full 30 feet, right?
Correct. You
Get
have
as
5
far
feet.
away.
5 feet.
Yeah, big whopping 5 feet.
All right. That'll bring us to Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Desmond was looking at me.
Desmond!
Hilarious.
I love these mames!
What's that cat doing in the ceiling?
This chair is noisy.
I just pictured that as Desmond's laugh.
Roll strength again.
Can I get to behind the ship? No, me.
Oh, you.
Leave me go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
Sweet. So the golem's going to push the ship.
All right.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh and
Okay.
then also push the ship while Gust is going.
All right. I will just have the ship make its strength check with disadvantage to check against your shillelagh explosion.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to push it more.
That's a 10.
That's a
So.
14 save, so
Alright.
I push it, I guess.
Yep.
It's been a lot of pushing this episode so far.
Push.
Alright, so that's 23 for the Shield Guardian.
Okay.
No. What save?
Stunts.
And a dirty 20 for Desmond.
All right, so it's 5 from your blade then. And it starts peeling down over the edge, and it's now kind of just like propped up, and your ship's kind of pushing. Due to ship momentum, I need Fenric, Kismet, Kismet's Golem, and Johnny Two Toes to make a dexterity saving throw. As the nose goes down, the ship pushes forward, it's going to swing around.
A dex save.
Yes.
How close are you to me? 20 feet?
Yes. DC 13.
Kismet got a nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 13.
The golem got a total of 1.
Okay.
Oh, spicy.
Fenric?
17.
Okay. So Kismet, you and Fenric are both able to like duck down beneath this thing as it like the tail starts going up in the air and swings past you. Or sorry, the nose starts swinging over and around. Your golem kind of catches this thing in the ribs and is going to take
Some damage.
some damage from getting hit with a
By
ship.
a ship.
27
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you get sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been doing that.
And that ship swings around and collides with the front of the Dryad vessel.
Good.
So just imagine that's happening. You can like hear like the straining of the vines that are caught between your two ships as this one smashes into it.
Is our ship taking damage from these ones grinding against it?
I will resolve that on its turn, yeah, because you'll definitely take a little bit of damage there.
Grinding.
Yeah.
I was doing the
Gyrating.
For the window.
to the wall.
To the
To the planks.
Kismet, it is your turn. I believe.
Hull. Yes.
The planks fall off my hull. Oh, you bitches crawl.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Language.
All these servants crawl.
She said bitch twice today, guys.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I had a bad day. Just to turn it around.
I'll turn the golem around
The boat looks so big without another boat on it.
I know.
Crazy how that happens, right?
No.
It's like boats aren't made for other boats to be on them.
and he'll shoot a fireball at Agent Venom and Michelle.
All right.
Fireball.
It's a 3 and a nat 20.
So the nat 20 saves.
Is that the verbal component to fireball?
Fireball.
Gotta say dope shit before you cast your spell.
I'll have what he's having.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dope shit.
Ice to meet you.
22 is the total of the fire damage from that
Okay.
fireball. And then I'll con save for fireball.
Yes.
That's a 20 something. So yes, it's still in the boy.
All right.
And
Well,
It's still in the
as that
boy.
fireball explodes, as the flames sort of die down from the explosion, there are like 2 dryad shins and feet standing there, and
I'm
they just.
so sorry, Michelle. Oh no. And then I will firebolt at. How is the entangling looking?
It looks like it's almost halfway dealt with.
Okay, then I'll firebolt at some of it because I didn't want to do it if Roland was still on the ship and it would break. So, 12.
12.
You
It's a
can
hit.
just jump and roll like a 28. It's fine.
Fancy roll.
Stunned.
13.
Fortnite.
It's 13.
Okay.
Doesn't.
All right. That will bring us to ship. From the general beating up of the hull, you take 9 points of damage to the ship, Fenric. Then have him go ahead and make the con save.
8.
8. 8, 8, 8. Where is that?
The roll, the ship rolls very badly. It's not broken 10 yet.
24 points of bludgeoning damage.
What was that, 33? It was 9 before, right?
Yes.
I hadn't
So, yeah.
taken it yet. Okay.
Donut paper.
However, as another ship has swung around and crashed into the front of the ship, you just hear the vines that are entangling your ship, the other ship just... And your ship begins to move forward,
Oh,
We
hell
popped out!
yeah.
We popped out!
leaving one Roland on the other ship.
Oh
Oh, what?
no! Jump, roll, and jump!
Roland, it is your turn.
Lucky.
Move quickly.
You can do it, Roland.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I know.
I was doing a swear.
I didn't want you guys to hear my my noises of concern.
Nervous farts.
Guilty. Yeah, I'll run and try and jump to the ship.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Roland's jumping ship, guys!
Bowie.
Okay.
Is it?
Did you get a
really?
nat 20?
I don't know what's happening. Is there something?
Go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So Roland, you like see your ship moving ahead. The one that is like that you're standing on has got another one crashing into the front of it. It's starting to sink down. You just like anime sprint towards the front of the ship and just boop, land on the deck
Good
next to
Naruto
Ira.
running. Ryan's Naruto running for him.
You don't even jump, you just run up the side of the ship.
And
Curve
as
down.
the other 2 vessels begin to slowly disappear into the distance behind you, everyone make a perception check for me.
Great. Do the golems make one too?
Sure.
Alright, the ship got an 11.
Okay. Good.
I also got an 11.
Oh, you
Wow,
can see
what a
as good as the ship.
coincidence. Just as good as a ship.
I got a 8, but the shield guardian got a 2. So we're doing pretty
I
well.
rolled a 15.
I
Okay.
have a 13.
Okay.
14.
All right. The three of you see up on in the fairly close distance, maybe like a quarter mile ahead of you, the chain marking the entry into the territory of Sikola,
Oh god, we're only at that.
the second leg of the race. And that's where we'll take a break.
Oi.
Good.
How long does the ship fly for if we want to make it fly?
1d4 minutes, I believe.
Oh, hello.
How long does it take to get
I have
over
a
this
friend.
thing? A couple hours?
He likes to
We're gonna
smell.
start break. I'm gonna fix the names on here real
Right,
quick,
that's
so it's gonna stay
Bowie.
streaming for a hot
That's
second.
tea.
Oh,
guys.
so we're
Remember when you
You are
sat
still
on me and it
streaming,
was
yes.
very uncomfortable?
You guys, I rolled 2 10s for me and the golem, and both of us have +0, so we both got 10.
Nice.
So
Average
20.
Poof, 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 poof. Bye.
What?
Okay.
Still
Wow.
It's tea time.
Your tea smelled okay, but I see cookies in a bowl.
And I know you just ate a donut. I know it!
Can't
you
see
see
ya.
it?
No, you're between
You can't see
between the
it,
cameras.
right?
Okay, it's time to sit down. Nope.
No!
Can't make him sit that way.
Sit like a person.
I say I'm a little boy, but I'm not.
There you go, like a little man.
Look at his little chub chub. Oh, let me
Aww.
You mean his it's called a penis.
Is that
No,
bebis?
You
I
can't
wasn't
call it a
talking about his
chub.
penis.
Is that
You
bebis?
can?
All right.
Why not?
His face.
I hate you.
This is not a good face. This is a hate face.
You're a
Is it because
bad
I-
man.
You humiliated me.
I love
millions.
this right now. The like.
You made me dance, and then you sat me on this chair, and then you made fun of my penis.
Oh!
The worst date ever.
Why do the men at the marina keep making fun of my dick? So, as your ship makes its way through the water, what would you like to do? Seeing up ahead that the grounds of Sikola are coming up upon you.
I would like to assist, and my golem will do the same with any type of fixing of the hole that we can possibly help with.
Okay. So you can make your checks with advantage.
I found another scuff.
Nope.
Superstone.
You're gonna need
Pray for a
another
miracle.
one.
That other one's a nat one.
He's a half
Yeah,
now.
so I,
That's true.
okay.
Did you get it?
It went to the right. It's
Oh,
on
I
the,
see
it's
it,
on the
it's
carpet
right
right
there.
there.
Oh.
It's a 15.
Whole battery.
It's a 15,
But
everybody.
it's plugged in.
No, it's not. Look at the other end.
No, it is plugged in. The battery says plugged in.
Maybe it's just not charging
reroll that
fast.
one.
What kind
I
of
did.
power
What kind
brick
of,
is it?
yeah, do you have a 12 watt or a
Dude,
regular one in?
Yeah, right?
It's this one.
It's not Apple.
It succeeded.
Let me
though.
see it.
It's not Apple.
Oh, wait.
I mean, what's the base of it? What is the wattage on that thing?
2.
You need to have a 12 watt at least on an iPad.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. 5 volts.
No. You have a phone charger on your iPad. You need an iPad charger.
Well, I can try this one.
Oh wait, I have one. I think I might have
That
one.
is the one.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
one.
Jonathan.
I didn't know there's a fucking difference.
Oh.
Why do you...
All adapters are the same.
So you plug it into the
One
fucking
of
wall
them
and it
is-
charges your shit.
One of them is a giant brick and the other one's a tiny brick.
Yeah, power go through. Alright. Rolls.
15.
Okay.
I succeeded.
Alright, and you still have your aid from Roland as well.
Oh shit.
So you get to roll the additional 2d8.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
I used to have a T-shirt that said "Ship happens" and it was the Titanic.
You need a dice tower,
sinking.
buddy?
I do this a lot, and sometimes it just like goes out.
Whoop.
It just goes
Aw.
out.
I do this a lot and sometimes it just goes out.
If everyone who's listening would know, he's doing the obscene gesture.
The fappin' hand.
I didn't do any of that.
Ship fappins?
That was
Shit
all.
fapping.
That was all of you.
Fappins.
No.
You get a point of inspiration. that
I
was
will take
double
it.
good.
Shouldn't have said that if you didn't want me to take it.
No, I wanted you to have that
I
point of
thought you
inspiration.
said Shanuka said it.
What?
Yeah, me too. I was like, Shanuka said it.
What?
When you said shouldn't have said it if you didn't
Oh.
want me to take it,
Oh,
you said
okay.
Shanuka said it.
Shanuka said it.
Is anyone
Shanuka
else
said it.
anyone else doing anything while Roland
I want to get
okay.
rid of any remaining vine
debris? Sure.
Just kick him off.
Yeah, so you and your golem are just it just kind of drags its foot across the edge and just they just plop into the water.
I'm gonna do my little foot tap on the ground and give us a boost of speed.
Okay.
Ready or not.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like 17.
Okay.
Oh,
Plus
that's a toy.
9
Yeah.
persuasion.
Nice.
So we have plus 10 speed now.
All right, so an additional 10 speed. You all begin to start careening through the water. As Fennec, like you get the hull boarded up first. You guys took on a little bit of water, but nothing crazy. You guys begin moving forward. Anyone else doing anything else?
I'm driving the boat.
Yes, you are.
How often can I repair the ship?
Every turn, like every round. So, if you would like to take a couple of rounds to do that,
Pretty much, yeah.
you can do that.
Great.
I look at him doing that, and I'm like, is anybody able to do that, but for, like, me?
I come over and smack you with a hammer.
I will.
Thanks.
We're out of it. Like I don't need to worry about that.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you were currently out of initiative.
I'll cast Healing Word on Kismet.
Yeah.
And did I just do it?
How long
Yes,
do you
I
help
did
me?
just do it.
I'll just keep helping you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not doing anything else.
I'll just take 2 more
Okay.
actions.
Sure.
It's gonna be
Nat 20.
All right. We'll say in that case, since you guys are both working
8
on
points
this,
of healing.
Thanks.
okay, you're able to get your ship fully repaired.
That's
That's a lot of hit
it's
points.
114 hit points away.
You guys are undisturbed for quite a while.
Fantastic.
Nat
Can we take
20,
a
nat
short
20,
rest?
nat 20.
As you approach the chain, that sort of marks out Sikola's territory, you begin to see sort of a small set of icebergs, small islands covered in snow, things like that, and a kind of, not dense mist, but a light mist kind of obscuring the distance as you sort of look ahead as you make your way forward.
Are there any boats in front of us that we can see?
Make a perception check.
That would be 16.
You see one very small, very low vessel just sort of buzzing through the water up ahead of you. Maybe 300 feet.
Speedboat.
It seems to be manned by like 2 or 3 people.
Gotcha.
I'll switch over to aspect of haste then.
Okay. You guys begin going forward through the water very quickly. Now that you've kind of seen the ship, you're able to sort of keep pace with it now that you've increased your speed as you have. I need everyone to make another perception check.
It's gonna be ready or not again too.
Okay.
So that's another 10.
All right. You guys are
11.
slowly gaining up. Okay.
14.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Did you just flip
14.
6 fingers and say 15?
Alright.
Yeah.
So, if you hit a 14, up ahead of you, between you and the other ship, you see a big dark shape coming up behind the other boat,
Lovely.
maybe 120 feet in length.
I have my fist and my golem's fist raised up like this, as a fist in the air, as if to say halt or slow.
Okay.
If anyone else catches it,
Desmond holds his hand up. You'd all be able to see that as you're all kind of like on the lookout.
I don't say anything.
I
though.
don't
Just
know
puts him and his golem
No,
do this.
do I? I don't know if I would know what that means.
What would it,
like
whatever
what
your character would
bikers
input?
do.
Yeah.
How far away is he from me?
Desmond?
Yeah.
He's on the deck in front of
It's
you.
like, well, it's
Desmond,
like
what does that
Yeah,
mean?
that's like when you're sick and you're in the bike.
Desmond,
What?
what are you doing?
There's a thing in the
I'm
water.
sorry.
We should
I'll just
slow
keep it.
down.
Oh,
Keep kicking you.
I will. Well, I'm not really
Do you have
like.
control over that?
I don't think I can. Am I controlling the pace?
If you guys wanted to slow the ship down between yourself and Roland, you could just tell the unseen servants aboard to decrease your speed. Yeah.
Do we want to slow down? If there's something in the water, maybe we should just go faster and get past it.
I think it might attack the other ship.
We could swerve around it.
Yeah, well, we should definitely. if it's moving towards that other ship, I think we should definitely stay behind it if it's moving that way, and then try to speed past it later.
Oh, it's distracted with the destruction and the whatever.
Do we want to try to swing out? Is it like directly in front of us, like
It's-
in our path?
Could we
It's
give
not a
it wide
super
berth?
narrow like area that you're going through, but like sort of the large island in the eastern part of the ocean is kind of coming up around to your left, and then the
So we might get
big
sandwiched.
expanse. So you'll be right now. The thing is between the other ship and you, and you have like maybe like half-mile wide, like not river, but like ocean passage, like at the moment. But since you've been here for a while, you know that it'll get a little bit more narrow as you progress. Not like tight quarters, but certainly not this open.
Not this wide, not half a mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should hang just a little bit to the right of that, so we can sneak by and not run into the wreckage. Depending on when that ship is encountered.
I think I could maneuver us that way.
Easy enough. You can kind of peel over, kind of keeping. Are you like kind of like hanging back then?
Yeah.
Like still keeping the other ship in sight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After 10, 15, 20 minutes, you all see and hear the water beneath the ship erupt, and a massive shark just chomps on the boat,
The little ship.
pulls it over, yeah,
Okay.
and just splinters go flying everywhere. You see like some limbs go flying. You just see this explosion of splinters and blood and water, and the creature disappears back beneath the water. Aurora, you had the 18 perception?
I did.
You can see 2 or 3 Sahagwin up on one of the small islands, just silently watching as you pass. What would you all like to do?
Have we passed the barrier yet?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, you are now in the hunting ground.
How do we make sure that doesn't happen to us?
We go very fast.
Oh, we can make the ship fly for a little bit.
I think we
Yeah.
book it and then fly when it gets narrow.
Yeah, I had the same thought.
All right. Well,
How big was that ship compared to our ship?
It was about 3/4 of the length and like 20 feet wide.
so tiny.
So it's small.
So yeah,
Okay.
very small compared to your ship. Based on what you saw, you get the idea that if the shark were successful in biting your ship, it probably wouldn't be able to destroy it like completely the way it did that one, but it would be
A big deal.
pretty
Bad.
nasty. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hit
I-
ready or not again.
Okay.
I can steer a golem. I can't do anything ship.
My golem will just cast gust on the
That's
sail,
successful.
I guess.
Okay.
Or gust of wind.
You guys begin.
Successful, and I can't do it again for 3 minutes.
All right.
I activate the Taskmaster's drums as well.
All right. So your ship just sort of begins cutting through the water at a rapid pace. And as you're making your way through, you can kind of feel that land closing in on either side of you. And every so often you see another Sahagwin just
Okay.
standing.
I'll move
Watching.
up to the front thingy and step down from my golem so I'm manning it and the golem is right behind me.
Okay.
I'll go over there as well.
Over here?
Yeah.
This side, that side?
Which side are the Sahagwin on? Both?
You're kind of
It's
just seeing
up.
them intermittently, like up and around.
Like Tuscan Raider.
It's
Yeah.
worth asking.
Yeah.
Left side.
I want to
Sahagwin
keep
swimming
an eye on our
line.
High bit numbers.
wake, too.
Keep an eye out behind.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm already back there, so it's fine.
Okay, perfect. Roland, anywhere specific you'd like to be?
How far away are these, Sahagwin?
Anywhere from like 120.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen them yet, have I?
We'll assume that your comrades have pointed them out to you as you guys have gotten further in. They're becoming a little bit more frequent.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
You see some that like have like this heavy coral armor on with these weapons that look like they've been grown into like or from coral as well, like blades, tridents, war hammers.
Nice.
You see some that are just standing there in like very simple, like tattered robes almost. Just hands folded at the chest, just watching as you pass. None of them seem to be encroaching on you, though.
Alright, I'll just stay kind of midshipped.
Can I roll an insight check on them too? With like,
Sure.
I assume that I more than others would have like some knowledge maybe of their culture
Sure.
and like their battle.
Why don't you make a history check?
Okay.
Ira?
As I go up to the front, I'm gonna ask.
Oh, it was a critical fail, so I know
Oh
nothing.
my god, you too!
I don't know what
You
Roland
skipped
did to
shark
me.
history.
Yeah, I skipped shark history that
Shark
day.
Week.
Shark
in
Week,
demon
Shark
class.
go!
That day in fiend school, I was sick.
Week.
You stayed home to watch
Shark Week.
Bird Week.
Yeah, Shark Week in fiend school, I was sick. Very funny.
Yeah. Yes.
Shark Week.
York.
But just so I'm not like yelling across the whole ship, I'm gonna ask either Desmond or Roland if they want to man the other ballast over there, or the golem. Does it?
I guess I could do it. The golem can handle the blowing on the sail to give us a little more boost.
He's gonna. Oh, because he has the. Yeah. I thought he would just be, a little bit. I forgot.
He's fanning that giant rock.
His triceps are amazing.
The whole ship's doing this.
It's a bumping.
Listen, it's always bumping when
We
we're
got
on board.
we got hydraulics on the front of our ship.
All right. So as you guys continue in, going on at a pretty decent clip between all of the boosts you've given it, you turn a corner where the ice shelf has kind of gone up quite a bit, and as you turn a corner up ahead, you can see steps kind of carved into the ice ahead of you, and you see it filled with the hot wind, all just
Chilling.
sitting, watching.
Nobody bleed.
Go ahead and make a perception check again, everyone.
It's not my time of the month.
Oh,
22.
17.
Okay,
9.
Also,
dirty
22.
20.
okay.
16.
Roland and Desmond, you hear just very, very faintly, Sekola. Sekola.
Oh.
Sarcasm.
And you kind of, after that, you all start hearing it build, and to the point where you can all hear it, you just all hear them, Sekola, Sekola, and it builds to this giant cacophony.
Shakola's the shark god. I think we should fly.
And Roland and Desmond, behind you, you see this fin barreling toward you. What do you
I
do?
just imagine Finn the dog.
I would like to activate the figurehead now.
Okay. Do
Is there a nice beat to their chanting?
it's kind of scattered. It's all
Oh,
over
okay.
the place. Yeah.
Can I
it does-
help?
That's worse.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Go ahead and roll your time for that.
As we set up the flying, I'm going to turn my golem around and then blast the air straight back
Towards it?
off the ship.
Okay.
All right, and we've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes in the air. Okay.
And
In
I
the air.
assume I would probably have to cast another one of these because they only last a minute.
Sure.
You can boost us while we're in the air too, right?
The speed becomes fixed at, what do I have,
okay.
60 feet while you're flying?
What's that?
Have the speed
Yeah,
fixed
60
at 60 feet?
per
Okay.
round.
Yeah, so when it's flying, it's kind of stuck
Okay,
as
so we
is.
can't. Okay.
Yeah.
On the 6.
So 60 feet.
Okay.
Pretty.
Right on the
Yep.
boundary.
You guys are now flying. How high up in the air do you have the ship?
So that's a question that I was gonna ask because it says if you fly too high, your ship and it's not close to the water, it could take damage. But I don't know what too high is.
If you are up in the air, you will take fall damage if you are above 10 feet.
At the end of the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's at the end of the time.
Yes. Or
Oh.
if something were to stop you from flying.
Okay. So I think we should be. I mean, we're flying.
What is? How
Like-
big is the shark?
It's
Yeah.
huge.
120 feet long.
It's bigger than a boat.
Yeah. Really long.
How high did it jump out of the water before when it was just eating the other thing?
Just take it as high as
Like
how
half
many-
of its
Yeah.
like body
Just
came
crank
up and
it.
out of the
Yeah,
water. So like
we
the
just-
60 foot.
We're cranking it up.
Okay.
So
Do I know that it's only 3 minutes?
Yes, you
So
are
we
aware of
got-
how long you have.
Okay, so I'm going to like my I will be timing it and then I will incrementally let us down as the time goes.
Okay.
Incrementally let us down. That's what I feel like I'm always doing.
All right.
Sorry, Mom.
So you guys just swoop up into the air. What save do I need to make for the shark? to be
It's a
busted?
strength save.
Strength save? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if we can just keep it pushed back a little bit if it's coming at us.
You are able to buffet it back a little bit so it does not get the tail end of your ship. If it got a piece of your ship, I was going to make it take your golem.
little insider
Yeah.
knowledge there.
Fun tip. I was going to gulp.
Whatever. I want to keep blowing that wind back.
or the rudder's just gone.
So you guys lift up into the air, this massive splash as the shark hits the water behind you. You are up 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet?
60.
I think 60.
60? Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty good.
Gotta work for its food.
All right. 60 feet in the air. Let me just get my balance those. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, do you not have risers for that, John?
No.
Where's your car
Unprepared.
jack?
I'm going to use my imagination.
Hold on, I got you, fam.
Oh,
that's
perfect.
lame.
Why don't you just pull up a little sky on the TV?
Yeah, and now
Because
now we're
you're
Super
not in
Mario.
the clouds.
Zoom out on
Just
the
zoom
water.
out.
Yeah, sure.
Now zoom out on the water.
Enhance. Enhance.
Unenhanced.
Dehance. Dehance.
Quality's getting worse.
as you begin to fly, you hear the chanting beneath you sort of fade away, and looking behind, you can see another ship has come around the corner, and this one is huge. This one is like a gigantic warship. Dozens and dozens of armored figures line the sides of the ship. You have 3 ballista on yours. Around the entire edge of this vessel, you just see ballista all the way down. The ship is not quite, but almost as big as the shark.
Where is this?
Behind you.
In the water or in the air?
Behind you. In the water.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It just dropped out of the clouds.
yeah.
Sky pirates!
I mean, it happened in Stardust.
Yeah. Best kind of pirate.
He didn't say it wasn't an airship.
It happened in our last campaign.
Often.
Sky pirate, space pirate, anything but water pirate is just better.
Dirt pirate.
Poison pirate.
Desert pirate.
Toilet pirate?
Refrigerator pirate.
That's
That's 3 a.m.
Yeah. Yar! Let's make a bad decision. You guys begin moving away from the area, and you see the shark sort of just turn and charge the other vessel, and this giant harpoon fires out the front and just catches the creature down the side, and like major battle starts ensuing. And the instant blood hits the water, you hear the chanting begin to build, Sekola, 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 and they all dive into the water, and there is a madcap, insane battle going on as you sort of fly away. But the ship is still bowling forward through this giant swarm of Sahagwe.
That's Sekola.
Boo!
You hit me. Why? I feel like this could be a great opportunity to say Desmond has a disposable camera. Click.
Absolutely. Your arcane Kodiak.
Yeah. Is it waterproof?
Oh no. This.
We're in the air.
I open it up, there's no film inside.
Oh no.
And even if there
Even
was,
if
it's
you
no
don't-
good now.
Is there film in that? I don't know.
What's film? So as you begin flying away, the 3 minutes, Aurora, you can tell are beginning to approach. And a large, like the main bulk of this Sahagwin force is focusing on this main ship and fighting alongside their god queen. However, the outer edges of these soldiers have spread out, and you can see some of them down below swimming breakneck after you.
I don't think we should do any damage that would make them bleed. I think that would be a bad idea. Maybe we can just freeze them in their tracks.
How
We
many
do
are there,
still
John?
have, we
As
still
you
have some of those grenades.
As you begin to bring the ship down, you can see kind of just speeding through the water, both Sahagwin and Shark. Not the big one, regular ones. Speeding up behind you. And there are maybe 20 of them pursuing you.
Well, if we do make them bleed, the good thing is that they might turn on themselves, but the bad thing is they might
Attract the
the big ones, the other ones.
Otherwise, we can just keep trying to go faster than them.
Are they speeding up behind us? They're faster than us.
They're now that your ship has hit the water again. If you guys are putting all of your resources into gunning forward, they are not quite able to keep up, but they are certainly just pursuing like mad.
Okay.
How many?
Roughly 20 you can make out behind you, both Sahagwin and regular Shark.
Are they like close together, or are they?
They're just
spread
imagine
out?
like the entire exactly
Like-
the width of your boat. There's just a ever thinning stream of them behind you.
Okay, that actually does help.
How wide is the canyon we're in?
Right now, it's certainly gotten thinner since you came through that passageway and flew. Maybe 500 feet across.
Roland, do you still have those grenades?
I have one, and I believe I gave you one as well.
Did you? I don't think you did.
You might have given it to Fenrir.
I think you gave it to Fenrir.
Did you
and
give
Fenrir
me
threw
one
it
or
and it
two?
was-
Yeah, Fenric lost one.
Oh, I
Threw
gave
it,
it
and
to Fenric.
Right.
Yeah.
it's gone
So
now.
you threw it away.
Roland, do you think that you could,
That's some
Fenric,
tough talk for someone rolling that once all night.
It's your
Yeah,
fault.
yes.
You did this to me.
Yes, Nat one. Yes.
We're playing I Will Remember You for your ice grenade later.
Roland, do you think you could hit the one in the front?
How far away are they?
Right now, they're probably like 50 feet behind you.
Will it explode when it hits the water or when one of them hits it?
Do you have to shoot it?
Impact.
It's gone.
I don't have a range on this. Sean, think I can make that throw?
It's a strength check.
Dexter. Oh.
Oh, just give it to my golem.
I don't have a very good arm.
His arms do the pew, 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 cartoon noodle. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought it was like a dexterity, like throwing weapon because they're so small.
You could probably use that too if you wanted to, actually. Roland, if you decided you wanted to use a just...
Can you sharpshooter with a
Like-
grenade?
no.
Okay, so here's a question. Can I, lash it to a crossbow bolt?
Yeah, you'll fire with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, then I aim and man, rogues are broken. Okay.
Lash me to a crossbow bolt.
Either way works. I can try, or we can give it to your golem.
Oh, you give it a shot. I don't trust this thing. All it does is blow.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. And then I have to make it do it again.
Would you guys like me to help out here? I can help out here if you want me to help, says Theon.
Who are you?
It's me, Theon.
It's him. Theo.
I've been here the whole time.
What about Tommy Two Toes?
I'm over here manning this ballista. Heroically.
Yes, Theon?
Help how?
I could cast a spell and try and scare them off.
Do you think that'll work? I mean, I would think so, because otherwise, why would you offer? But
I'll let you know if I think it works. Maybe.
insight check.
Okay.
To play this dumb joke out. 13.
He seems kind of sure.
On his maybe.
Yes.
And what spell? What are you planning on doing here?
I was going to cast Major Image.
I don't think I know that one. That's pretty cool. What does that do?
Just makes something to try to scare them away. Just makes a giant
You make a
illusion.
big shark that's gonna go at them.
I mean, maybe not a shark. Maybe like
Oh.
a scary
Killer whale.
devil or demon of some kind, or something like that. Just to sort of, I think shark will only psych them out a little bit more.
Okay.
I just think it was
Like
their
a-
friend.
Like a professor with a book. I don't know. That gets me every time.
But what?
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 What's happening right now?
What's your bogar?
Bogart.
I don't know. What? My what?
What's your booger?
My booger?
What's your greatest fear?
I don't think this is the time or place for that kind of question.
I pull out a therapist couch.
I'm good for now.
An inflatable chaise lounge.
How
Yeah.
far away are we from this?
Takes me 10 minutes to blow it
They're
up.
about 50 feet behind you.
50 feet behind us.
You guys are maintaining your speed, accurate.
I just pulled the golem. Yep, exactly. I
I can cast vicious mockery on them. I could say something mean to them.
can they hear you?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
I have
You
a range
know-
of 120 with mine, so if you say something to upset them and I cast a big, I don't know, scary demon head or something, then we can...
Just tell them to piss off.
Why
What if
don't-
I cast the image and then I'll move the mouth and it'll say, piss off.
Excellent. Never felt more powerful.
Wait, is that what we're going with? We're not going to work's this a little more?
I don't know, I feel like we're killing it.
None of you are. None of you are.
Oh, hey, Becca,
contributing.
there's that airdrop.
No!
It's on the iPad. Nice.
Click it. Click it.
I declined it.
I really wanted to see it.
You too.
I can still show you it.
Hell yeah.
It's cute.
Why don't you make the Sanguine's natural enemy?
Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what
Yes,
that
I
is.
do. What do I need for that?
History or nature?
You're not gonna let me reroll that, right?
15.
15. The Sahagwin's natural enemy is pretty much everything but Sahagwin, because everything that meets them tries to kill them because they try to kill everything they meet that is not Sahagwin or shark.
see. Well, make it.
You
not
say
as-
to yourself.
Make it not as Sahagwin.
Make it
Or make
not
it a
a
Sahagwin and
No.
it'll be like their
No,
mom.
definitely don't.
Don't do that again.
like the
Piss
curlers
off.
in the hair.
Yes.
Make it
have
look
hair?
like Stacola.
They
Do they have hair?
No.
Yeah, make it look like Stacola and
I
tell
don't
it to
know
go
that-
away.
They can make it
Just make it like the head.
150 feet long.
I can do like 20 feet cube.
It comes out of the water.
Just
Well, as long as they don't look under the
There's-
surface, we
there's
should be
swimming,
okay. If we make it pointing toward it, we could do like a 20-foot cube with
Alright,
like a straight-on
exactly.
face.
just do the demon thing.
Okay.
So
Alright.
what does it say?
Were we not settled on piss off?
That's up to Ira.
off.
Major image!
Oh, I just don't want you to say like.
Did he do that?
Yes, he did.
Son? I don't.
So this
Verbal and
giant,
somatic
this giant like red demonic face with big black crooked horns and huge like jutting fangs pop up. You guys can like see it from behind, like when you get too close to a figure in old video games, you can see through the inside of them.
Yeah.
So he just makes this big scary face facing them, and it inhales, and he says,
Piss off, son.
"Piss off, son."
Dad?
Papa?
I like take Fenric and I'm like there.
So Ira, make an intimidation check with
Oh,
advantage.
cool.
That was more the Sahagwin. I think Fenric's fine.
Oh, it did
but
Double one.
Oh, I got 15 for both of them.
Nice.
And it's plus 4, so 19.
19. Okay. They stop dead in their tracks. And like
killed him.
sort of yes.
They stop dead. Heart attack.
They like kind of like start piling into each other and like slam up into this pile and start like hissing and shrieking at this thing, and they begin to like sort of peel around. But you guys have put like between the time it takes them to regather and collect their senses and peel around, you've gained like another like 50-60 feet ahead of them.
Alright.
Now that that's done, I like
Has
look
it
at
been our three minutes and we're in the water?
Yes.
again? Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Theon and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I've been saving these spell slots. I figured I need to do something. Oh, my verbal components?
Yes.
I learned it at the school of magic. Shing.
Did it animate glint?
Yes, absolutely it did. Look, just because I'm serious all the time doesn't mean I have to be serious all the time. Getting chased by a bunch of crazy shark guys. We're having fun. I've been stuck
I'm like
here
turning
alone.
away, like,
Does he have glasses?
He does not.
Megane.
I go over like high five. I'm like, yeah, that's right, guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah,
that was fun.
Something frustrating.
I agree.
We're friends now.
That's how friendship works.
Yes.
You make one big giant demon head together.
Next thing you know, you're BFFs.
Here's
As,
the Pokemon fan art. It's really cute.
as the ship is still making its way forward quite well, you have a very nice buffer between you and the Sahagwin. And coming up ahead, you can see that the water narrows even more to like 150 feet. And overhead, there's this giant, thick ice arch. And as you approach, you see 3 figures standing at the top of it. Sahagwin, one of them carrying a giant coral war hammer, one of them carrying a set of coral blades and spinning them around expertly, and the third one standing with a hood pulled down mostly over their face with a long coral bow and a quiver full of arrows that look like they're
Also made of coral.
components made between coral and sea urchin spines.
It might be quicker for you to say what's not made out of coral here.
The ice, the water, the ship, you guys, the sky, the fog, The sharks pursuing you.
That was an adventure.
They're
so
close.
we don't have to keep
Your,
going.
your clothes, your weapons, your spell components.
Is that
Unless it
crystal
calls
too?
for coral.
Is it crystal?
And as they approach, or as you approach, you see them all clip in to some kind of belaying system and zip line down and land on the deck of your ship.
Oh, fantastic.
I love that you said that.
Listen.
Just like, cool.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wow, that was a reaction.
Whoa,
I just
Aurora
Kurt.
finally showed up.
Aurora's here.
Kurt, there's a maple blueberry donut if you want one. Yeah.
Yes.
And it says Kurt on it. And
Yep.
Bowie's gonna eat your hand.
And as the three of them twirl their weapons about, actually getting ready to do combat to the death, one of them says, "We are the champions of Sekola. None may pass." We will jump right in our regular order. So, Roland, you are up first, followed by Fenric.
Alright, so there's a
3 boys.
archer and 2 others that I don't really care about. I would like to aim.
Another archer.
One for one,
There
bro.
can only be one.
I'm just imagining the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
I will aim and make it a sharpshooter shot at the archer.
All right.
You think you can aim?
Okay. It's not a 20. That's only a 13 to hit.
13 just goes flying past.
That's because he did this.
That's my turn.
Oh, farts! Oh, God! Oh, no!
Kurt.
Sorry.
Why towards me?
All right, that will bring us to Fenric, followed by Aurora.
What are the 3 guys up here? Can you just point out which is which?
Yes. There's a roguey-looking one that is Batman with cape. There's one with a warhammer that is Batman sans cape. And then there is one with the 2 blades, which is Spider-Man.
I'm gonna march up to one of the
Oh,
two
God.
blades and go,
It just got over here.
I'm Fenric, shiny boy, tribute of Zadara, and I think we will pass. And I'm gonna smack him.
All right, you're moving up to which one? Sorry.
The Blades
The
boys.
squatting one, the Slav.
There's dog fart over here.
You're gonna fight with 3 boys.
Yeah, they have coral weapons.
The sharks.
16 at 9, oh, 20 and 17 actually, dirty 20.
Both hit.
That is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
So cute.
Ah, damn, I should have done
Looks
this.
like a
Oh, well.
teddy bear.
All right, that will bring us to Aurora.
To me.
Well, I'm gonna shove him too. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
sorry. How close are they? Are they actually like 10 feet apart there?
There's a 5-foot space behind them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna push him.
8.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you shove him.
How
back.
far did I walk up to him there?
You're 5, 10, 20 feet.
I'll just take one step back then.
Okay.
Or yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. That will bring us to Aurora, followed by Theon and Johnny Two Toes.
It's your turn, Aurora.
helping you.
This pushing gets me so hard.
So I'm assuming the 3 are these 3 right in the middle there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to shoot. See, this is 90 feet. Am I 90 feet away from One of those bad
That's what he
boys?
did to me on Sunday.
You are 45 feet away from the closest one.
Perfect. I'm going to shoot a chromatic orb at him
Okay.
with poison damage.
Alrighty.
And that is I just make a ranged attack spell. Probably didn't get it.
Was that in?
That was
Then
so
F.
close.
No.
Math?
Math.
11, right?
Yeah, 11.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else, Aurora? Spell goes
No.
whizzing past. Theon is going to drop a magic missile at the fella.
No.
I sent it to the snap.
Okay, does not do a whole lot of damage. This magic missile just erupts and pelts this heavy, thick chitinous armor that the creature is wearing. Can I help you, buddy? Stuck there? Johnny Two Toes is going to turn the ballista around and fire it at the big one. Which is a hit. This bolt just explodes into this thing's chest and splinters all over the place, but it looks like it took some pretty rough damage. That will bring us to Ira, followed by Desmond.
Alright, I'm gonna use my first mate skill.
Okay.
First time! As first mate is your sanctioned duty to spur the team forward towards victory using your chorizo. Charisma.
Chorizo?
It does say your chorizo.
Whoa!
Yeah.
As an action, you may make a performance check. On a successful check, all
That's
other
not a
crew
bad
members
word.
gain advantage on all rolls until the beginning of your next turn.
Chorizo!
Chorizo.
How good is your chorizo?
My chorizo's pretty good.
Ew.
I do it for
Ira
a
has
living.
great chorizo. That's gonna be, I beat it.
Alright, so you all have advantage
On all
on
rolls.
every roll you make until the beginning of
Every
Ira's next
roll.
turn.
Nice.
I can only do it every 10 minutes, guys, so please use it.
Up next is Desmond, followed by Kismet.
Oh, I see all of these people centered in a mass. And I'm like, oh, j'accuse. But I'm learning how to cast spells in a cool way.
I can't keep up
Theon
with all
gives
the
you a
foreign
thumbs up.
languages this
And I cast shatter in the middle of them,
Okay.
or so, just to get the bad boys.
Alrighty. Say con.
Yes.
That is a 16, an 11, and a 13.
The 16 saves.
Okay.
And
Big
they
boy
take
saved.
some damage. Boom, boom, boom. Not good. Not good, but better. Nope, real bad. 5.
And it's halved for the one that saved?
Yep.
Alright.
5 points of thunder damage.
Jacuz!
It's like static electricity
Yeah.
at that point.
Just a little. Psst.
And they're like, oh.
Oh, God.
It's thunder damage. It's a little pop. Like a little boom.
It just
Like my
vibrated.
ear.
It doesn't actually do anything. It just vibrates really fast.
Alright, perfect. Anything from your mech, Desmond?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have the golem,
Is it a mech if you're not inside it?
That's
move.
true.
That's mine!
Move
That is
mine.
yours.
Mine's at
Yours
the
is
back.
way the fuck over here. That's right.
Move it. Make it. Oh, wait. How far away was it?
There.
Yeah, I know. But from other people.
Oh, it's.
I don't think you're
I am the
talking your
only
voice
one.
the whole time.
It is.
Okay.
There's a
Yeah.
10-foot space between it and
Yeah,
Aurora
I'm-
slash.
I'm gonna have it
Go
walk
back
to
that
the edge of the ship that
So
way.
yes, just imagine
Yeah.
being announced.
Alright, cool.
How it always is.
and then I'm gonna thunder step
Okay.
over to them. I'll see if I keep my spell. Yeah, I do.
All right.
And then I will end my turn.
All right. Do they take damage right now from the thunder step?
No, it's from where I teleport from.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I
Not
had
where
to
you
get
land.
away from
Okay.
everyone.
All right. Alrighty. Next up is Kismet and Shield Guardian.
Okay. I will.
Do it.
No, there's a golem there.
Whatever. It
No.
regenerates.
It's true.
Okay, I will have the golem fire a fireball at the cluster.
Okay.
It's the Elmo picture.
Yes, Fire Elmo, it's me. I'm here.
What's the DC on that?
14.
14.
Nope.
Alright. Got one save. One failure. 2 saves and a failure.
Okay. $23 points of fire damage.
Very nice.
And for keeping it. Oh fuck. Nope. It doesn't keep. Even
Alright. Oh, even with advantage.
Mhm.
Alright.
So that's the golem. And then how are they looking?
Just a sec. They look like they're pretty beat up, probably just about bloodied.
Mm-hmm. I'll fire bolts at the one with the blades closest to me, I guess.
Okay.
17.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Six fire damage.
Okay.
That's it for me. Oh, I'm not at the ballista anymore. I'm like standing.
Moved around to.
I'm behind him.
Okay.
Like I just shot around him.
Okay. That
Like.
works.
Just like that.
I mean, yes.
All right.
Through the legs.
Oh, sorry, he would not move all the way up there. Desmond, all three of them left the 5-foot range of your mech. Would you like to? I keep saying mech. Golem. Would you like to do an op attack against any of them?
Oh yeah, I'll do one against one of them. That archer boy, I guess.
Okay.
Batman.
You have advantage.
Yeah, the bad man.
He only has one dice.
That's okay. I'm just reminding you.
That's enough. It's 17 plus my 7, 24.
Yep. Does hit.
Cool. 8 bludgeoning damage. Pazalba.
Okay.
It's my punching noise.
Vodka.
So
Was the owl you or the?
you see the Sahagwan with the Warhammer run up to Johnny Two Toes and make 2 attacks with its Warhammer. Both hit. And as it brings down its first attack, you see this radiant energy begin to surge through the Warhammer as they bring it down.
Oh.
So, we are going to go with
Oh. In the midst.
he demolishes Johnny Two-Toes.
Oh, Johnny Two Toes.
I mean,
God.
Johnny
Fenric,
Eight Toes.
you definitely would have recognized this as a smite.
A divine smite.
Yes.
He's been smitten.
Oh no!
Up next, Desmond, the archer in front of you is going to fire off 2 shots.
I guess this one can be smoke. He was smoke.
Does a
Now he's smoldering.
16 and a 22 hit. Desmond. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, maybe. They both hit. Armor
Okay.
class is 16.
All right. So, please make a Constitution saving throw,
Boom.
Desmond.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
Okay, you save. You feel that these arrows definitely have some kind of poison in them, which does not take effect. However, you do take 23 points of piercing damage.
I will have my golem take half.
All right, perfect. And finally, Fenric, the sword boy in front of you, is going to swing his blades at you twice.
I dodged both.
You may. A 14 and an 18.
That is a double dodge.
All right, yeah, you dodge as they swing their blades. That will end their turn and bring us back to the top to Roland.
How far away am I from Hammer Boy?
He is 25, 30 feet away from you.
I would like to drop my crossbow,
Okay.
draw 2 daggers, and rush over to him, stab him in the back twice.
All right.
That's my Roland.
It's not enough to do it once. You're rolling.
guys are all my
15 to hit
people.
on the first one.
Fenric getting
15?
defensive.
Yeah.
What was that?
15.
Does not hit.
Second hit. 16.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
You're right.
Was that advantage? Do you still have the advantage?
Yeah,
from-
you have
That was
advantage.
with advantage. I rolled real bad.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else, Roland?
Oh, shoot. Nope, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Fenric, you are up, followed by Aurora.
I am going to cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
And swing at this guy twice.
Alrighty.
Swing 1. Nat 20.
Okay.
I'll roll it all out first because I'm gonna smite as well.
Okay. What's the total with Nat 20? Like 27?
27.
Okay.
Yep.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Terry and Darrington.
That's a sumbitch, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And then I'm gonna smite. Are they fiend or undead?
They are not.
Oh, okay. That I thought that was another one. That is 19 times 2.
Alright.
So that's 38 slashing,
Okay.
right? For my flail.
Or bludgeoning, probably.
Is it bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning or piercing?
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. Alright, so that was attack 1. Attack 2. Oh, double 12s. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Another 9 points of damage.
Alright. So, they run up to you and they
actually-
attempt to swipe at you. You got
Okay. I forgot my divine favor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's another 6 points of damage.
Yeah, you are able to take them down. They just fall over, slump over dead going, but we were supposed to win.
Very dramatic.
Up next is Aurora, followed by Theon.
Oh shoot.
Can you
Aurora gained a dog.
can you concentrate me, please?
I did. I gained a dog.
Concentrate on Fenrir.
Okay.
What's he up to?
That was
So I am going to
Pretty good.
shoot 2 arrows. One at Batman on this side.
Okay.
And one at
Other Batman.
Tall Boy.
Okay.
I don't know who that
The
is.
2 Batmans.
The 2 Batmans. And
Let's just call him Hammer Time.
There are 2 Batmans inside of you.
There are 2 sharks dressed as Batman inside of you.
Can I walk up to the guy with the
all
hammer?
right. So
and say,
first, and we get
Advantage
advantage on both. So the first one is. Oh shoot! I'm under spells. I want to be under actions. The first one is a 24,
That is a hit.
and the next one is a nat 20.
Okay.
Woo!
Alright.
Wow. That was.
Blah 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 blah.
Ba 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 ba.
This has been a crit heavy game.
It really
It has.
does.
Okay.
And
Do I get advantage? You don't roll advantage
I think I'm
on.
the only one that's
Damage,
hit
no.
one multiple
Damage.
times tonight. It's fine.
That's annoying.
Don't worry. Yeah.
But I do double damage on crit boy, right?
On your dice
I've
damage,
crit
yes.
failed, but my luck
Okay,
is safe.
so
God.
why is it
6
Yeah.
times 2.
It's a good.
is it
like
6
that,
or no? This is a D8.
That's a 6.
I'm taking this as a feat just because I'm so used to it.
God help me.
12.
Okay, so that'll do that one too,
Okay, so 15 for the one that was crit. That's
Okay.
the total.
and 7 for the next one. I can in fact add 4 and 3 together.
Okay. Are you looking at your pants art, Ryan? Alright.
There was just a lot going on in that moment.
Up next is Theon. He is going to cast a firebolt at the heavily armored guy. That is a crit fail.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's my thing, Theon.
Let's give Theon a back blast for
Isn't he
interfering.
part of my party, right? So he would still get advantage.
That's true, he would.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, is it? Maybe it's like a family thing.
Yeah. Phoenix blooded, yeah.
He
You
did-
can see fire factoring in there.
He didn't put enough.
That one is not a crit fail, but he does not blow himself up in a fireball.
Low key to myself, I'm like, that's my thing.
He's just like, firebolt, balt, damn it. Okay, and that will bring us to Ira, followed by Desmond.
I want to start moving towards. Johnny is down.
Yes.
I probably can't tell from this distance how down he is.
Yeah.
He's sad.
He's down to
pretty
clown.
sad.
Yeah.
He bummed about it. I'm gonna start moving in that direction though, because I need to get in range of the other dude anyway.
30 feet?
And how far away am I from Batman?
35 feet.
All right.
Did you change your mini?
I
He
did.
changed my mini.
Because the one with the cape wouldn't stand up when I put rings on them.
It also has a sword, which is very much not my steez.
That's a staff.
Yeah, I
Which
have a
is still-
quarterstaff
yes.
in my inventory that I've never used. So
That's it there.
It's a
Use it
yeah,
for walking.
it's more for supporting myself.
This staff is made for a walk-in. That's what it'll do.
All right, then I'm gonna do a medicine check on the group.
Okay.
To see where we're at, since my last one went so well.
Yeah, look at these laptops.
That is a 19 plus
A
4,
bit.
so.
23. All right. You may all tell Ira your exact hit points.
Tell
if
me
you would
your
like.
hit points!
61 out of 61.
Okay, not you.
The ship is at
41.
Okay.
Out of.
Yes. 56.
Out of yes!
I'm 37 out of 38.
Okay,
Are you okay?
Aurora?
Our hit points?
yeah.
Yes.
I have 32 out of 40. 42.
Okay, so we're
I'm
all
making that up.
decent. I'm
32 out of
probably
44.
Okay, Roland.
30 out of 41.
Okay.
Okay.
I am the only one who is not damaged.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
And you have
damaged
the
at all?
most. Not physically.
Nobody is super low.
Emotionally.
Emotionally, I'm
Anywhere.
destroyed.
Did you
One
get?
out of 100.
Did you take a read on Johnny?
Oh yeah, do I get a read on Johnny? How bad is Johnny off?
Bad.
How
Very-
dead?
Is he
Very
like
bad.
permadead or is he like unconscious?
He hasn't been super helpful, so do we?
You would be aware that, well, he is an NPC and not an actual character, so he's probably not coming back.
He's not gonna. Okay. Just want to be
Are
sure.
you just tired of playing him?
That's
No,
just
you
how
got
creatures
real
versus
hit.
NPCs work.
You just got real hit.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Roland because I think Roland had the biggest deficit. I want to say.
Yes,
All right.
he was down 11.
Yeah.
He's in the biggest trouble right now.
He's in the biggest.
He was
trouble
at 30
right
out
now.
of 41.
He's gonna get hammer time.
Probably gonna-
Like, this
I'm down
could be
14.
absolutely nothing to me, or this could be me gone.
Yeah, these are big hits they're doing.
Aurora's pretty down too, and so is
Well,
whatever.
I just it fell out of my hand. So, how's a 5 points of health treat you?
You get a hefty 5 points. What is that,
Just
like
a really
30% of your max health?
So, 2 band-aids.
Hey, I'm the one with 38 hit
That's
points
true.
total.
Yeah.
Do you know how many hit points I have total? 27.
You have like a
are
low
little.
con, don't
Yeah.
you? Nice.
Welcome to Bardtown, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, Bard con, no con. What are you
Alrighty.
doing?
Anything else, Ira?
They're all in my charisma. No, that's
Chorizo.
it's
Desmond.
in my chorizo.
Desmond, you
The
are
chorizo's
followed by
so
Kismet.
Oh, step one is.
Cut a hole in the box.
Yeah, we're gonna have sex with a box.
I love how you came down just long enough to look at it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get onto one side of the Batman in front of me, opposite my golem. Boom. Shillelagh.
Alright. 18.
That saves. Then I'm gonna hit it with a booming blade.
Alright.
Oh, that's good. That's good. 21.
That is a hit.
Points of damage.
Okay.
And while I do that, the golem's gonna run up behind and punch him in the back of the head.
Alright.
Ow.
19 and a 21.
The 21 will hit. As it makes its first attack, you see them reach up a hand and this shield appears behind them.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
That's our turn.
Alright, up next is Kismet, followed by the bad guys.
Okay. I will have the golem move toward Batman.
Which one?
Cape Batman.
30?
Is that 5 foot reach?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah,
cool.
you're on the diagonal. It's tricky with the circles.
He punched him twice.
Okay.
He punched him.
And the advantage is done, right?
Yeah.
Because we've gotten back to your turn.
Sorry.
That's fine because that is
No, we do it
a
every 10 minutes. Though.
26 and a 22.
Yes, those hit.
Punch, punch. Okay.
So that's 11 for the first punch and 11 for the second punch.
Alrighty. You pummel them into the ground.
Yeah! And then I, Kismet, run back to my golem, and I'm gonna firebolt at the remaining Batman.
Alright, perfect.
That is an 18.
That does not hit.
Ugh. At the remaining Batman.
An 18 doesn't hit?
No.
Dun, dun. He's a pally now.
Beefy, 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 beefy.
Armored.
Chorizo beef.
Okay. That will bring us to the guy himself. The bad guy.
The lonely boy.
Kurt, look what I got.
Alright.
They're holographic.
Roland.
They're holographic.
You attacked with your knives, and they pinged off of his armor, and he turns around, kind of weighing the warhammer in his hands, and gives you a really nasty grin. That is going to be a 24 for the first one.
You fucking face.
Cool.
I don't like this guy.
And a 21 for the second hit.
Perfect.
That's exactly what he wanted it to be.
Perfect.
They weren't nat 20s, right?
Things
No.
above his shield save.
He's going to burn another smite.
Well, if he's gonna keep critting.
16.
I'm going to uncanny dodge the one
With the
excuse
smite.
me, with the smite.
Alright, so that first one then, I'll just give you the damage for that, is...
How would you?
You can just hear him
How would
muttering
you
numbers,
know?
and they're all really high.
sees a glow, I guess.
Big shiny hammer light.
Oh shit.
So 25 halved for the first attack, so 12. Then the second one. Ooh, max damage.
It's fine, guys. I'm fine.
17 points from the second one.
Oh, I bet
It's
you're liking
fine.
those 5 points right now.
Yeah.
You might be keeping him up.
Are you over 5 HP?
By 1.
Alright, I got you.
Pretty at 1 HP if it weren't for that heal.
Okay, well, I saw that happen, so I
You
will be...
straight up just watched it happen.
Yeah.
And that will
Fine
end
for me.
their turn. Bring us back to Roland.
I'm an idiot. Okay.
Disengage.
That's his
Hide.
turn. He says, "I'm an idiot."
I'm gonna hide.
This seems
Flagging
about
For
right.
sticking my neck out for somebody. Never doing that again.
Yep.
I will.
Alrighty.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try and... Am I... No, there's no one else within 5 feet of this guy, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
That's a 10.
There's a dead man.
There's a dead
body.
Fair enough. Alrighty, I'll take one stab with Kniff.
Okay.
Nope, 16 to hit.
No.
I will bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and 30 feet, get me the hell out of there.
Ping. All right. Fenric, followed
Yes.
by Aurora.
I'm good where I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my flail and smack him twice.
All right.
Falele. Donut hand.
19. Oh, that fucking pushed the other die. 19 and 23.
23 hits.
Well, of course it does. I'm going to Smite him.
Okay.
Kelly just said bitch a third time.
You are on fire tonight. I'm loving it.
I'm glad that you love it.
I do love
I
it.
feel like I might be unraveling.
Perfect.
You know,
This is the best way to do it.
there's that.
Oh, you one. Oh my god.
I just want to be cranky. Yeah, my spot by myself.
14 points of damage.
Alrighty.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 on my 3d8s. And then a 4 on my d4. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a paladin war.
Alright.
You got some wars.
Up next is Aurora, followed by Theon.
Alright. I'm going to.
Probably pooped and then wipe.
Anal
You don't
gland.
got
Oh,
thumbs.
he might be glandy.
Recess them.
Recess my glands!
Love it.
Um,
My
I'm
first
going
job was no
to-
poop on anal glands. I got fired because I refused to do it.
You're quoting, and I know. Zhuzhing dogs buttholes.
I'm pretty sure it's just not a thing with little dogs, which is so great.
The vet did it to Finn the first time I took him in. It was messy.
I bet, yeah.
I'm going to cast.
You do it to a person if you try hard enough.
So how are these boys looking?
There's only one.
Did you just talk about this?
No!
You can do it to a person if you try hard enough. So how are these boys looking?
There's one left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
just
there
the-
was two.
No.
No, he killed the one with the cape.
Okay.
And he looks like he's taking some hits.
Remember the bulldozer?
I'm going to cast Melf's acid arrow at him.
Okay.
Elf.
It's going to be just a ranged attack.
So the nat one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that damage out, Aurora.
What?
Roll the damage out.
I rolled a now. Oh
Yeah.
no! No!
Roll the damage.
Roll the damage.
Roll out the damage. Roll out the damage for yourself.
Or someone.
Well, it's acid, and I'm acid immune.
Acid.
Are you immune
No.
or resistant?
Or resistant, I
Okay.
guess. I think. 1, 2.
What kind of disabled are you? Leg disabled. How'd that happen?
7.
Acid.
7?
7.
Okay, so you take 3 points of acid damage since you are resistant.
Good fan art.
Alright, up next is Theon. He is going to cast a spell at the paladin, who's going to try to save.
Love watching
Advantage on
John
the save.
play with himself. This is my favorite part.
You see
Yeah,
this spell hover around the head of the paladin, but he shakes it off. And Theon turns to Aurora and goes, hmm? Up next is Ira, followed by Desmond.
He didn't do anything?
He tried to do something, but the
Tried.
paladin
He didn't
said,
hurt himself.
I am gonna move. Like on a diagonal.
The salt
So
is
I want to
real.
be within 30 feet of that guy, but I also don't want to be there on my own. But I want to move like towards the center of the ship and in, so I can kind of like hide behind the mast. Was the idea? Yeah. Just peeking out from behind it, you know.
What?
And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. 24.
That does save. Let me see.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I'd ask some questions about your character sheet if it didn't.
Triple proficiency.
Yeah. Triple expertise.
Okay, and then
So you tried to mock him, but he's self-assured enough that
He's
it
too
didn't.
confident.
He is brimming with confidence.
Yeah,
Yes,
clearly, as none of us can fucking hit him.
I hit him with one of them. I would have hit him with both, but my one attack hit my other attack die, and it rolled it off a higher number.
Then I'm gonna use. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm gonna use undeniable logic on him next.
Okay.
Which I can do as a bonus action. And he is gonna take 1d8 of psychic damage.
Okay.
And if he. And then make an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw for him.
Yes.
Okay.
He's anything like the paladins I know.
That is a 17 to save.
Fuck! Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was just a good roll.
But he took 6 points of psychic damage,
6
so
points. Just psychic.
he would have had disadvantage on his next
Oh, okay.
saving throw if he had lost that.
All right. That brings us to Desmond, followed by Kismet.
I got no more fucking inspiration, y'all.
I have the golem run at him. Rah! And then I'm going to have him cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. 19, yeah, I saved, so I keep the spell, and I'm just blowing some wind at him and a corpse.
All right.
And then
Does the corpse
Bye,
go
Johnny.
fly?
Johnny Burial
Almost
at sea.
definitely.
And then Desmond, will move forward. Is that 30?
Yeah, so you can get to there or just behind your golem if you want. Either way.
I want to do stuff, but I can't. Sure. I'll just end my turn there, I guess.
All right, Kismet, you are up next.
I don't think the golem can really get at the boy, so I'm gonna have the golem duck down so that I can get on top of it again.
Okay, you climb back up on top of your golem.
Yes, and then I'll shoot a firebolt at him.
All right.
Nice. That is a 25.
That is a hit.
Pew pew. Nine fire damage, and I look over at Theon, and I'm like,
He like points to his sleeve, which has like a little bit, like a tiny hole burned in it from Aurora's backsplash from her acid spell backfired. He's like,
This is just as bad.
I'm also having a hard time. Okay. Golem.
Strength saving throw.
Strength save. That is a dirty 20.
That saves, you're not pushed.
Alright.
But there's wind blowing at you. The corpse just goes flying.
Or does it? I will not go quietly into that good night.
He wakes up. He was alive.
I was faking it because I didn't want to fight anymore. Alright, he moves
just, like,
around the
tangled up
golem.
in the ballast over there.
Well, there go all my plans.
It's a nat 20 for the first attack.
Ugh.
On the golem.
Okay.
Protector then, just the second one.
Okay.
Maybe? Yeah.
15 points of damage. And second attack of the golem with disadvantage. Okay. Still a 17.
That is my armor class.
All right. And he is going to dump a blinding smite into it.
Man, I miss being a paladin sometimes. I love smites.
That's smoit.
It's like you get to punch stuff, but then you get to punch it better.
Seems I hit you. What is this hurt for?
It's so good.
30 points of damage to the golem. And it is
Perfectly bloodied.
and it needs to make a con save.
That is a 13.
13. The golem is blinded unless it is immune to that effect.
Does it get
It
bonus?
is not.
Does it get
Okay,
bonus
just
from
have
my
blind
aura?
sight, though.
For 10 feet.
Does that give it advantage on saving throws?
+2.
Plus 2? Okay.
15.
And 15? Okay, then it does save. It is not.
Aha! Eat a fart.
And will the golem get to heal off of my aura and flail?
It's a construct, so it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's different.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's only regaining its it regenerates.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Great.
yeah, it's okay.
Then let's see, that was its actions. And it uses bonus action to smite, so that is it for them. That'll bring us back to Roland.
Ow. How far away? Oh, it doesn't really. Am I within 60 feet of him?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bonus action aim, and I will throw a dagger at boy.
Alrighty.
Boy.
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 Gee, I'm about to die.
Boy. Nope.
Plunk. Alright. Anything else, Roland? Alright, Fenric, you are up next.
Oh boy. I'm going to hit it with the flail.
Alright.
Can I go through the golem's legs? No, I'll just go right around in there.
Yeah, just to there.
Yeah, I can move into space just fine.
Yeah.
So. Alright. A quick 1-2. No.
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 Alright.
12 and 13.
Alright. Aurora, you are up next.
Okay.
Hot damn, those rolls were terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, not great. Man, not great.
There's
but
just the
this
one boy still.
I know, he just won't die.
Paladins.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
I'm just gonna shoot 2 arrows
He's
at
got a
him.
crit alarm.
2 arrows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, those are both 11s.
Someone mark him with.
Plus 6, so 17s?
Neither hit.
Jesus.
Ting ting.
Hey,
Next.
Roland, you want to fairy fire him or something?
I could probably do that.
Yes, I'll stop my bleeding out.
I'm currently like resetting a bone.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing you can do about it anyway.
I'll get there. I'll get to you.
Alright. Theon casts a spell. It's a good spell.
Wait, how does he do it?
I've got a name. It's,
it's
a
a
good
good
name.
And the paladin does not save.
Oh my god.
Where'd you go?
Where'd she go? Wait, it's not alright.
And you see fear wash across the face of the Sahagwin paladin. And you see him just like put his hand to his head as he takes, I'll just tell you, 40 points of psychic damage.
40?
14.
Who does?
The boy.
The paladin.
Oh shit.
And that will bring us to Ira.
Okay. I'm gonna put off a healing word on Roland.
All right.
Got you. I hope. Jesus.
He just said thank you.
Okay. Oh shit! Yes, that's max on 2 of them. 8, 3, and then so 16 points of healing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's back to full.
Ah! All right.
Well, I'm back to half. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Desmond. Followed by Kismet.
First up, the golem is going to do 2 punches
Okay.
while continuing to blow at this gentleman.
All right. Redirecting your
Just keep
spell.
blowing on him.
First one missed. Second one was a 23.
That is a hit.
Sweet.
Stunt.
Stunts. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah!
How would your golem like to do this?
The golem as the paladin boy begins to have this splitting headache.
To howl at the moon.
Oh.
The golem
Like a shark.
swings for 1 punch and just misses it out of the air, and then
I like
as
how
the
you're doing this in
hand
character.
as the hand swings back, the golem has a double hammer fist just swinging back and just collides inside of his rib cage. Just
Crushes it.
yeah, crushing some internal organs.
You know you can't just say that, right?
I picture this as a flashback. This is him like around a campfire. Like
This is him in 10 minutes during a lull in the adventure.
Did you see that? Did you see what that golem did?
All right. So as the Sahagwin
I
splats,
didn't even tell him to do that. He did that on his own.
God.
as the final Sahagwin splatters across the deck, you look behind you and you see that warship still coming up behind you, fighting off hordes of the Sahagwin. But up ahead of you, you see the other side of the chain. You are nearly out of Sikola's hunting ground, and the final leg lays before you.
And no ships in front of us.
None in front of you, just the big one behind you. And that is where we'll end it tonight.
Look who's awake.
I'm awake.
You're awake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Johnny at first.
Next
No, he's
week,
dead.
we will be doing so much D&D. Monday, we will be back for Tyranny of Dragons. Tuesday, we will be doing our second Eberron adventure. And is that a maybe?
No, I'll be here. I just forgot.
Oh, okay, yes. And then we'll be back here Thursday, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time for each of those-ish. Possibly earlier on Eberron. Kind of different. No? Okay.
I have a meeting until
Okay.
5.
All right,
So.
6 o'clock for all 3. And then we will be off again the week after that because it is Christmas. So remember to go to threadmancer.com, use the promo code AmberWords at checkout to get free shipping on all orders over $25. Thanks for watching and or listening. Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hammerfist.